Welcome, everybody. Anthony here with the Bulbaritos, bringing you a brand new live stream. And today, boys and girls, we are going to be just doing a little KVK watch party. We had one of our members post one of their KVKs, and I double checked it. It looks very active, so I'm excited because I haven't seen anybody else like streaming this one. And that's always a gem. So we have a couple of big things that we are going to do first and foremost, but the KVK action's not going anywhere. You can see the screen is completely filled with marches. They're doing rallies, all that kind of stuff. But we have an unboxing that I need to do. Let me go full screen real quick. I need to fire on some music real quick, but let me see if I can remember my password. Jeez. Oh, there it is. Haha. Ha. Ta-da! All right, give me 1 second. Let me go full screen. So y'all know, we see streaming playlist, electronic. Let's fire this up. Let me turn this down before I blow your faces off. All right. So y'all know, care package came in today. All right, let me actually turn this one off because if I use this. All right, so a care package came in today. It's something I always look forward to every single year, and I'm gonna open it up with y'all because I haven't actually looked to see what's inside, so we can see kind of what some goodies we got this year. All right, boom, every year we get it, boys. Every year we get one, boys and girls, and I am always excited to open these. So I'm gonna turn it like this because the only thing I've done is cut the slit, that way y'all don't actually see it. My address, you sus potatoes, you know what I mean? But here we go. We're gonna open it up. We're gonna see what goodies we got in here, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna be messing with. This is gonna get added to charity season. If you are interested in participating and contributing towards our charity efforts, just put ! charity in the chat, and the link that you see there is the link that you can use. All right, here we go. I see it from the camera, but ooh, it looks so nice. Yeah, I love this. I always love their graphic design, man. All right, so we got a couple of the pamphlets and stuff. We'll show those here in a minute. It's usually filled with a lot of like really cute like kid stuff because some of it's from the kids. So that's always exciting. Oh, we're bringing back the eyeballs, fam. Bringing back the eyeballs. I guess you know what we'll do for every donation, regardless of whatever denomination it is, we will add an eyeball onto our heads, onto our faces, right? Ooh, we got some cute little stickers here. These are really cute. Look at these. Let me put the box down, that way I can show y'all. But look, some cute little stickers. These are so cute. Oh, what is this? Scratch and stream. Interesting. Set a donation amount for each scratch space and challenge your audience to raise funds for the life-saving mission of St. Jude, finding cures, saving children everywhere. How will you reward your community? Play blindfolded, perform exercises. Oh no, tell a dad joke. The only way to learn your fate is to scratch and stream. Oh no. Oh no. That's actually a really cool idea. It's gonna be like, do 10 jumping jacks. Oh, look! It's like a little paint thing. Maybe I'll take this for Gambit. I don't know, I'll figure it out. Gambit, if you're on the stream, remind me and I can do it. Oh, what is this? Best of Mad Libs. Over 25 classic. Oh man, the wifey's gonna love these. I can't spell for my life, so she will probably love these. These are cute. All right, let's see. Oh yeah. The pins, I always have the pins. I put those pins everywhere. If you don't know, we actually have them up there on the, you'll see them kind of all lined up, these little dots. Those are the pins that we get from anywhere. I got to get some from Memphis too. Okay, very cute. St. Jude Ambassador. All right, I already see something I want to see. What is this? What is this? Oh Lord. I'm kind of intrigued now. What is this? I don't even know what those are. I gotta figure it out. Oh, we got some poppers for our next milestones. Remind me and I'll pop them. We'll pop them. We got the little confetti bomb things last time. Oh, yeah. Check it. Check it before you wreck it. Check it before you wreck it. Dude, we got little dinosaurs. So usually what we do with these is it's one of the perks where it's like for every $10 donation I have to game with the dinosaurs. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think we got the purple ones last time. Oh man. All right. Yeet. Yeah. Oh man, so we got little dinosaur hands. All right. Oh, okay. So if y'all don't know what this is, last season, so it's very, very cute. Let me turn the music off real quick. Just real quick, fam. They actually, so this is one of the cuter things. For each donation, a lot of streamers, what they'll do is they'll push this and it usually has a recording. It's off. Let me see if it has a battery. It usually has a recording from one of the kids. Let's see. Last year, I think I had a little girl. It's not a little girl this year. Dude, we're going to use this all over the stream. Every time we get a donation. Oh, yeah. It's going to be absolutely triggering. We'll talk about KVK here in a hot second, fam. I promise you. What is this? What is this? Are these glasses? Are these like drunk goggles? Hold on. I don't think they're drunk goggles, but y'all get what I'm trying to say. Like they're gonna mess. Ooh, these are a little hefty. Kind of like it. Oh gosh. All right. Let's go like this. Jesus, I got a big head. Oh my God. Bruh. Oh no. What? How do you play like this? There's like 1,000 mountain. Oh my God. Bruh, I'm like across the universe right now. Oh man, that's gonna be tough. That's gonna be tough. Okay. Woo. Okay, that's gonna mess me up. All right, we got our marker. Oh, let's go! Aha! Yes, they know me. They know me. And then we got some more stickers. Aha! Aha! They know me. Aha! Sons of guns. Hold on. Wait, I got a big head. Chat, confirm. Hold on. Wait, which way is this guy supposed to go? Like this? Let's go! Let's go! Got another hat for the hat collection. They know me so well, fam. They know me so well. All right. I want y'all, before we switch over, I want y'all to tell me what you think denomination we should use for these. These we're gonna do for any donation. So if you donate $1, $5, $10, whatever it is that you want to contribute towards the charity, I will put a dot, like an eyeball on my head during the stream. What do you think we should do for these? I think maybe like 5? Maybe like $5. It's just cute. I don't even know what's on them either, so that's kind of. They're gonna be like, dude, 20 burpees. I'm like, I'm gonna be dying. Bro. All right, hold on. Let me put this up. Oh, look, the little pamphlets. We didn't even talk about this. Oh, okay. We got to put our goal here. We got to put it that way the missus and I can take it. Take our picture that we always take. And a lot of this really cute stuff. They always send like great media and stuff like that for us. That's really cute. And don't forget, guys, like I said, oh, hold on. Let me see here. I gotta leave. Eyeballs out. Where did I put the scratch? Already lost the scratch. GG's. GG. Did I already lose it? GG. Oh, it's right here. Ah! All right, got the scratch. All right. And just so y'all know, I am gonna be out next Monday through Wednesday, because I've told y'all before, and if y'all haven't heard, we got invited to the official St. Jude Play Live event for 2023 with a bunch of awesome other awesome creators. So we are going to be flown over there. We're going to be in Memphis, touring St. Jude. We have, workshops, all that kind of stuff that we're going to be there. Wined and dined, flown, stay, everything. They go above and beyond. So I am beyond excited. Possibly I may be getting a little dinner with possibly a couple of my mods. And if it happens, that's gonna be phenomenal, because it's one of those. I'm excited. I love my mods. They know that, and I appreciate everything they do for us. And most of them have been here ride or die since we fired up the channel. So we may be having a little din and some drinkies, you know what I mean? But we'll see how it goes, and we'll be finalizing all that. Every day is different, but so I will be out next Monday through Wednesday. I believe Baskovitz said that he is going to try to do the ice bucket challenge that he owes Mitch this weekend. So there will probably be some sort of weekend stream coming on, whether it's with Destiny or Call of Duty, or if there's more fighting, then we'll do that as well. So, but yeah, that's the plan. We got a lot of stuff going on right now. Charity stuff going on that's fully active right now. Hold on real quick. Let me pull up the charity stuff. That way I can pin this comment. I always just double check to make sure, that way I'm not sign in. That one, use password. Hold on, I'm just signing in chat. That way I can do it. All right, let me say hi to everybody. Jacob, yo, what's going on, buddy? How you been? Benji, long time. Yep, long time, buddy. What kingdom you think will unregister before reset? I don't think it's about unregistering, right? Oh, I don't know. I have a feeling that if 1254 and 365 stay registered, they'll end up matching, so they won't be in the epic KVK or the big one. Let's see, because from what I heard, there's some other ones, and if they're going in, they'll get a good KVK. Campaigns. This one. Campaign URL. There we go. Give me 1 second, fam. Charity link. All right, there you go. Post it in there. I'm going to pin it up top too. You can always use the exclamation point charity if you want to as well. But yeah, if you want to know what the perks, if you are considering donating and stuff like that, give me 1 second. You can always just let me know and I can always show them, but I'll flash them real quick on the screen before we dive into all the KVK madness. And then if you are considering donating for the charity, I appreciate you. If you can't, or you just don't have the means to do it, that's perfectly all right. Do us a favor and drop a like on the stream. If you can share the charity link out, share it out. 100% of the proceeds go direct to St. Jude for children's cancer research. And we do this every single year. Here are the goals that we're trying to hit. I think right now we are at 3320 right now. So we're crushing it. Next one up is gonna be Mrs. Bulba's transformation. So let's go, baby. Let's go. And then the last one, the only difference in this one is that it's just Redline and Mitch for the pie to the face. Okay. All right, let's get into this ROK stuff. You know, it's ROK stuff. And I gotta catch up in chat in a hot second. Give me a second. Let's scroll out because it died. All right, let's see. Are we all dying at the pass? We're glitching in the matrix. Looks like it. Do we need to simplify? I don't think we need to, but one second. What kingdom do you think will unregister get Chuny glasses? Oh, I did get, yeah, these could be cooler than the Chuny glasses, except for the fact that I can't see anything. These are pretty insane. They're pretty dope. So it has a bunch of prisms on it. So like all you're seeing is, it looks like when you go to those weird mirror places. That's what it looks like. All right, let me see. They were double rallying passes here a second ago, so we'll see. If they stay here, all the passes for the most part have pretty good activity. But this side in particular, if you don't know who 82HK are, they were really, really good in the Osiris League. And so I'm excited to kind of see them in KVK. Ashkar, you quitting after this KVK Redline might. It's an insane battle. So I kind of talked about this, I think, on my other video, the I quit video a while back. So me as an active player, I was supposed to quit last KVK, right? I'm not saying that I'm gonna fight in this KVK, this upcoming one, but the KVK ended a whole lot faster than what I thought it was. It's not a shot at anybody. It just didn't go as long as I thought. So I sat on so many resources for Kingsland and beyond. And oh look, we got rallies coming in. Let's go, boys. You see one right here, and I also saw one over here. So I am considering it, but I'm not gonna do it for like a cookie cutter KVK, if that makes sense. If it's a cookie cutter KVK, I'm not gonna put in the time, energy, and effort. I'll just give somebody the resources and then chalk it, right? If it's a big boy KVK, then I'll probably come back for one last one, and then that's it. I just want to come back to blow all these resources, and that's it. So it just depends on what our matches, our matching is. If it's a trash matching where I'm gonna sit there for 50 days, it kind of maybe I'll do like a free to play KV like tech, and then I just won't put money. If it's a big one, then I probably will buy tech one last time, kill all the resources, and be done. But that being said, that does not mean that I am leaving the rock scene altogether. I am still planning on doing stuff like this, where I'm doing like KVK watch parties. I am going to be casting Osiris League, whether it's on my channel, the official Rise of Kingdoms channel, all that kind of stuff. I'm still going to be casting Osiris League. I also have an idea for a brand new series that I'm thinking about doing. I kind of want to see what y'all think, right? A lot of y'all haven't been here super long, but the ones that have been here long enough may enjoy this. The new guys, I think, so it's a nice cross between both, okay? And it kind of bridges the gap. So I wanted to get y'all's opinion on it, and y'all let me know what y'all think. Just put either, or actually I'll just do a poll. That way you don't have to feel weird about it. So long story short, the new series that I want to do, I'm considering calling it Rewind, right? I'm going to call it Rewind, basically. And I haven't finalized the name, but I'm pretty confident it's going to be something around that line. It's going to be called Rewind, okay? The idea of it is I want to bring back some of the original OG casts from the Osiris League way back when we were doing it a couple years ago, when we first started. And I want to rewind back and rewatch it with y'all. Right, so we are going to watch some of the most iconic Osiris League matches that I had the pleasure of casting. And I wanted to see what y'all would think about joining. So this would be like a live stream where I would fire it up. We'll chit chat for 10 minutes probably. Then we'll fire up, like I'll bring up the video, we'll watch it. And then we're just going to watch some of the legendary correct, just love correct. So it's going to be like old school, what I regard as some of the best Osiris League ever. And we're gonna come back as a crew, watch it, enjoy it, live it, love it, laugh. And then at the end of that cast, we'll just chit chat for a couple of minutes, and then that's the end of the live stream. So it's gonna be very, very concise. This isn't like a 5-hour live stream. I will give y'all advance notice. That way, if people can make it, they can make it. But this isn't one of those things where I'm planning on making it a 5-hour long live stream. Like, it's, if you can make it, great. If you can't, don't worry about it. But we're gonna watch some of the most iconic matches that I ever had the pleasure of casting, from like SN, you know, squad, like just the insane double obelisks to just pure insanity. 108 versus squad could be one of the nastiest matches that I think I ever casted, and I don't think a lot of people actually saw that match, because that was back when we didn't have like the monster, like good, like really high viewership. But the people that were here, y'all remember how jacked I was when JD was running. So I don't want to ruin it. I don't want to ruin it for everybody, but I'm going to put a poll in the chat. Y'all let me know if y'all like that idea, yes or no. And then we'll kind of gauge it based on that. I will probably do a YouTube series, like a questionnaire on there too, to see if people are interested in it as well. All right, polls up. Feel free to vote, do all your thing. But yeah, that was the idea. One of the ideas I had, because I'm starting to slowly build out the website, and we're starting to rank already. Like if you go to Google and start searching Osiris League, we're already ranking on page 1. So Rise of Kingdoms, I think like page 4. But that one's a little bit harder to rank for because it's higher, so I got to build up to it. But we're already starting to rank for those. I'm going to start pumping out more content. I'm refreshing pages. We're getting ready for Osiris League Season 7. For those of y'all who don't know, it is fast approaching. So you buckle up, get ready. And yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. Redline might quit after the incident. Well, Redline's also in a different predicament, right? Redline, he's a big boy spender, you know what I mean? So if I got the payer fatigue, right, at some point, I expected Red to get payer fatigue a long time ago, right? It gets tiring, you know what I mean? Like, the payer fatigue is rough, you know what I mean? And so at some point they're all gonna hit it, and that's why, like, for me, that's why I told y'all originally when we fired up this channel, like, I'm never going to be that guy who's going to spend a ton of money. And the reason being is because then all my content relies on me spending money. And I'm just not about that, right? I want content that y'all will enjoy that doesn't require me to spend $1,000 or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just the way I am. You know what I mean? That's just the way I am. Like, I would rather invest it into cool stuff for tournaments or for new gear, or for giveaways, or for whatever. Then put it into a game. But that's just me. Let's see. Those are neat. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Probably what I felt last night blazing up. Hey, hey, look sick on you. Will you record your experience? So Jose, I asked if we could be there, like if we could record in the facility, and they don't allow in facility. I may record some food stuff. And possibly some of the content. I haven't gotten an answer whether they're going to do a live aspect of it. So before pandemic, pre-pandemic, the St. Jude Play Live event was a big thing on Twitch, right? They used to live stream it. If you know who Dr. Lupo is, Dr. Lupo has a huge thing with St. Jude. He was there. They did like live Q&A. They did all that kind of stuff, showed videos, promotions. They were raising money live on stream. Like, you would see like the bar going and going. And it was a big thing. The live audience was a bunch of content creators. So I don't know if we're going to have that. But they did say no for the facility, which I did ask, which I understand. Like, there's kids and their family, like that part I understand. But outside of that, I think I might try. but I may try to get some food content as well for the other channel, but I will try to do my best. It probably won't be like the greatest production ever because I'm not taking a camera, even though I have cameras. But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll take this camera. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure yet. Who doesn't love Din Din? Will you play another KVK? Well, I guess I'm reading a little slow. Sorry about that. Difference is we had to register this pop. True, Benji. I think the difference is, and it wasn't anything like, I'm not saying anything about 1254. Like, I know y'all have to register. Like, that's the thing. I'm just saying, like, with 365 registering in particular, it's going to make the no match found very, very difficult for y'all. Because they do match up with y'all power. And then they'll probably sprinkle in a couple of the others, which if they do, y'all should have a really good KVK. Because from what I heard, 484 registered. And I don't know if I have a mini account in 484, but 484 registered, and they just had what I regard as a sleeper migration. Like it's gonna fly under the radar, but their migration that they just merged, like the merger that they just pulled off in 484, beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. 484 was already nasty, and the merger that they just finished just makes them like, I would put the merger that they just pulled off right underneath the JST when they brought in BLN. That's how good I honestly think it's gonna be. Good night, just love. Hey, good night, buddy. Have a good one. Jesse James. What's up, Bulba? I watched the last episode of Mandalorian. Wow, amazing episode. You must watch it tonight if you haven't already. I haven't, man. We've been I'm not gonna lie, we've been disappointed with this season. You know, it seemed like they went off on a little tangent when all I want to see, and I'm pretty sure all that anybody wants to see, is Baby Yoda, right? Nobody, I don't care about a scientist, right? I just want a Baby Yoda that's flying in a spaceship or doing something funny, and that's it. I just want a whole hour of that. I don't care. I don't care about a story. I really don't. You know what I mean? I want him to put on a Mandalorian helmet and just melt the internet. That's all I want. Like, I'm very easy to please with Mandalorian. Got a rally coming in, boys. TR Sneaky Tactics. Yeah, there's gonna be some good ones, just love, because we did get all of those. Bro, this Frozen stuff is just get on my nerves now. It's not even that bad. And I'm watching on simplified graphics, bro. Like old NBA NFL broadcast. Exactly, Cyrax. The only difference is I'll be here live with y'all, right? So it's not just like, let me just play a rerun and like I'm just trying to do that. Like, I'm gonna watch with y'all, engage with y'all, do all that kind of stuff, but we are gonna be watching like I think it's gonna be an awesome series. But I thought I would ask y'all first to see, that way I don't invest into big hats. Angel, LOL, tuned in to watch you, bro. And you're watching my KVK part of 82. Hey, good luck. I like 82, man. That's why I was excited, because I saw 82HK. One of my members in Burrito Gang chat was like posting some chords, and I looked and y'all had some really good activity. But I remember 82HK in Osiris League last season. So that's why the name automatically rang a bell for me. So I was intrigued. TIK was also Osiris League as well. Like, there's so many familiar alliance names, and that interests me. Good luck in your KVK, bud. Spoiler alert, Baby Yoda got a new name at the end of the episode. Oh, bro, rip. If it isn't Baby Yoda, I'm GGing that. You know what I'm saying? I wonder if you could get old players on those matches to give commentary too. Maybe that doesn't work well in this context. I would. The problem is, I don't know how many are still playing, or how many even are members, if that makes sense, right? Because what I don't want it to turn into an issue where I'm having to find like one of the hardest things in rock, and this is just in general, is getting people to agree to stuff, right? Like, okay, you're available Saturday. Okay, perfect. I'm not available Saturday. I'm only Fridays. And it's like, it's a hard thing when you're adding talent, right? Unless you have somebody who's all in with you, that's like, all right, every Saturday morning at 13 UTC, we are firing up an episode and you're all on the same page. That's a hard one to do. I thought about it as well, but I just wanted it to be like a fun series. If somebody wants to join, maybe I'll add that into the messaging. If those players want to join, I'm down, right? I just don't want to be that guy having to go and find everybody every single week, because this is just meant to be like a fun, cool series that we can just shoot and hang out with. That's it. But I did think about getting Redline and getting a couple others. I know Red would pull up for me. I know he would do it for me. So I definitely am gonna do that with probably Redline for sure. War Games, good to see you. About series, May 5th. Silo on Apple TV. It looks very interesting. Watch the trailer. You know what else is on May 5th, Jesse? You know what else is on May 5th? It's the annual Bulbarito Day, bro. May 5th is our anniversary. I deliberately created the brand May 5th. For Cinco de Mayo. That way we could get lit. Just get lit. No kids allowed kind of lit. You know what I'm saying? Cinco de Mayo, we're gonna have the margarita machine. We do it every year. We plug in that margarita machine. Dude, we're making margaritas all stream, bro. Making margaritas, celebrating Cinco de Mayo, celebrating Bulbaritos Day. We doing that. We awarding prizes out. For those winners for the league, for the Bulbaritos leaderboard. We'll be doing that day as well. Be PayPaling some people, you know what I mean? And just having a good old time, man. It's gonna be a good day, May 5th, for sure. I want to see a strong empire fighting against the New Republic. The dark side of the Force needs to return. Well, they always said one can't live without the other, so I don't think you'll ever see one without the other. W. Same, my boy. Yeah. Oh, May 5th's your birthday. Let's go, Angel. Let's go. Misty. Did you just refire up, or was that a, let me check real quick, sorry. Was that a renew or was that a refire? It hasn't popped on my thing yet. I think because of that one, I think it's actually a renew. Or she re-upped. Misty, thank you so much, Misty. I appreciate you. Welcome to, oh, you know what? We got a new member. Mrs. Bulba is gonna be so mad. Her room's right next door. She's gonna be so mad. Alrighty, everybody, y'all know the drill. If you are a member on the channel, make sure you pop them big booty burrito emojis to welcome Misty back to the THICC Burrito gang. Thank you, Misty. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Oh, the notification didn't pop because I have the charity bar going. I didn't want to flood y'all with a bunch of bars. So I don't have it pop. That's the reason why you didn't hear the sound. But I did see it on the stream, and I will keep an eye on it. This is the way. Where did it come from? You can thank St. Jude's, babe. Look. Oh, yeah. You can tell she's going to be super excited for this. She's so excited for it. Oh, man. All right, let's go check the other side real quick. Cyrex knows. Cyrex knows. He's all about it. Look, they all like it. They probably are all laughing because they know I'm probably gonna get slaughtered in my sleep tonight. It's okay. All right, this one, it was the one above, I think. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Bing, bing, bong, bing, bing, bong. Fight, fight, fight. Dude, I want some like non-simplified graphics. Yes. Dayton popped in to say hello, Bulba. Having a great time in this KVK. Hey, Dayton, have a blast, my friend. Don't worry, I'll find good use for this when you least expect it. Oh no. Oh no. We're gonna be playing a scary game. Dead. Dead. Dead right now. Oh man. These glasses are dope though. Chat, I wish I could show you. You know what? I'm gonna post a picture. I'm gonna post a picture. And let me see if I can take a picture of what I see. Hold on. Let's see. Bros. I want y'all to see this. Like. Bro. Look at this chat. Isn't that wild? Hold on. Dropped my phone. Broken. Look at that. Imagine me casting with those on. Into the Matrix. Oh, I accidentally went home. Jeej. Hold on. Oh, look, a report. Let's go. Ooh, I like report. I like. Send me reports. Oh, that's such a good idea, Miss Bulba. All right, let me see. I'll do it in a second. Here, I'm gonna show y'all this report. I have some refraction goggles for festivals. I don't know about streaming. Dude, yeah. Bro, how do you do the refraction though? Do you just enjoy not seeing? Like it, dude, I would love to trade places with you, bro. The no seeing thing kind of sucks. At least some good, some pretty decent. Oh, we got a couple of skills in here. Okay. Oh, I forgot about Heroic Anthem skills. We haven't done this in a hot second. Yeah, they are very strong. They are very, very strong. All right, chat. Oh man, hold on. All right, y'all tell me how it looks, chat. Hold on. Oh, you can't see shit. Oh yeah, you kind of can. Hold on. It's time to get lit. Doon, 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 doon. Doon, 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 doon. Woo! Everybody! Doon, 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 doon. Doon, 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 doon. Dude, this is pretty. Are y'all getting sick? Are y'all getting sick here? Doom, 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 doom. 500 of my glasses? Yeah, facts. Look, hold on. Wow, 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 wow. Oh man, this is wild. Look, oh, I see my face. Oh, it probably can't focus. That's why it looks bad. That's pretty dope though. Just makes me want to get turned. Jesus, I can't see anything. I can't. Oh my God, how do you read chat? Cyrex. My join rally. Oh no, oops, that's a game. Whoops. These are pretty fire though. I feel like these would go. Mrs. Bulba, you should wear these to Liz's thing this weekend. Let's get absolutely turned on this. Just you know what I'm saying? I feel it. I feel it. It's pretty lit. It's pretty lit out here. Oh, look, we got rallies. It's not broken no more, fam. It's not broken. At least at some points, it's more about just having cool visuals. But it's easy for people to sneak up with you in limited vision. Oh, yeah. People are trying to steal you, Cyrex. They trying to take you. They be trying to take you, bro. Like a colorful black hole. Those are sick. Cyrex, my friend, how are you? What's happening? Dude, I always love it when I see y'all chat with each other. It always makes me happy because that's the ultimate goal of like building a community. It's just when people can come in here and just to hang out and chill. You know what I mean? That's always fun. Dude, I need like a charity donation so I can just absolutely blaze this button, fam. That's what I need. That's what I need right now. Let's gooey ooey and send that link over to some whales. And let's start getting the Latin fire in here, fam, okay? What can you expect? Perfection. Oh. Used to be in KVK1 together. Man, those long times. It's been a hot second. Are you streaming in another platform or only on YouTube? I am only streaming on YouTube, bud. I never saw the benefit in splitting my audience up. It's not that I don't like Twitch. I don't really like, so it's kind of like a double-edged sword, right? It's not a shot at anybody who streams on Twitch. It's just a personal choice. I feel like Twitch streamers work 5 times harder than they need to work because of the platform that they choose to stream on. What do I mean by that, right? Twitch inherently doesn't have VODs, right? Where people can just, I think they're starting to have like a somewhat of a feature like that, but it's not really like that. So not only do you stream, right? You can rewatch back, and I do know that they have that, right? But it's not in the same sense. So not only are they live streaming for X amount of hours, right? They're then having to go and remake VOD content, right? If they want VOD content, which they should if they're trying to grow. So even by the choice of streaming on Twitch, if they have any sort of aspirations to grow the channel, they have to be on YouTube, right? They have to be. There's no shot. There is no organic anything in Twitch. There's no discoverability. There's nothing, right? So what do you have to do? You stream on Twitch, you create VODs that then have to be uploaded onto YouTube, which then the YouTube will then help your channel, which then you're sending them back to Twitch just to grow one channel, right? On YouTube, yes, the chat experience is not as good, right? And I'm the first one to tell you that the chat experience isn't phenomenal, but you have a higher streaming bit rate, like exponentially higher. You can stream up to 8K, which you are not allowed to do on Twitch, or don't have the options unless you're a mega whale, which, just to let you know, even the ones that are making poodles of money on Twitch can't even stream better quality than dudes that have 1,000 subs on YouTube. Just giving you a heads up. Monetization percentages, splits, don't change on YouTube. They change on Twitch. And then on top of that, you don't have to recreate to draw an audience. I don't need to go to Twitch to grow an audience on YouTube, right? It's just on one platform, less work for me to have to do, and better searchability and discoverability on YouTube. So it's a personal choice. That's why I made a personal choice to do it. I originally actually started on Twitch and stayed there for, it took me, I think like 3 days when I first started to get affiliate. It didn't take me very long. I was starting from scratch, from like literally I fired the brand up, went to Twitch, got affiliate in like 3 days, and then dropped it and then went to YouTube. Let's see. He's on OnlyFans also. Yeah. Burritos After Dark. Catch me outside. Not many Twitch rock streamers, it seems. There's no purpose in doing it on Twitch, to be honest with you. Anomaly just became a sponsor. I think you renewed. Hey, I appreciate you, Anomaly. Thank you so much. Sent you latest report? Okay, thank you. I'll check it out. Let me bring it up real quick. Oh. Ooh, these better be all cab, baby. These better be all cab. I bet you they're not. See if they did all cab. Nope, that guy messed it up, bro. That guy just literally costed his whole garrison. Guy literally cost his entire. Oh, they did so good. They did so good. Oh, okay, never mind, bro. What is up, bro? Okay, so 12,000 infantries thus far out of all of this, and they just absolutely threw. They costed, bro. Wow. That literally, I'm telling you right now, those 12,000 troops that were in this garrison literally costed this garrison. This definitely would have broken even if it wasn't for those 12,000 troops. Because one of Nevsky's skills becomes null and void when it's not all cav. So, rip. All right, let's look at the troop buffs. The same. Okay, so it was the same one. Cav 221. These stats aren't bad either. These are actually pretty solid. Cav base, all damage. These look a little bit low. These look pretty good. So definitely a gear difference here too. Not terrible. Do a little Jan Hera. Do a little Jan Hera, you know what I'm saying? See, most people grind for years on Twitch just trying to get 10 concurrent viewers. Yeah, exactly, Brian. Because you know why? Because they aren't doing the rule. Like I just literally laid a blueprint out for you, right? I'm not saying you can't do Twitch, right? If you want to do Twitch, right? But you need to understand going in that if you are going to do Twitch, you still have to do YouTube. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. There is no discoverability on Twitch. There is no, like, you will get buried in the directory. There is no way to grow your audience. And it is not the way, you know what I mean? So if you want Twitch, you got to be prepared to do double the work for no reason, for almost little to no payoff. You have to be okay with doing that. Shoot, most rock streamers on YouTube fire up a channel and are now hitting 10, 15 viewers, right? It's not a hard thing to do, right? On Twitch, it's a little bit harder because you got to create a Twitch account. Most people have a YouTube account. Like most people do. Most people don't want to have to go through the process of creating a Twitch account. I don't. I have one and I don't even want to. Bulba only low iconic. Oh, okay. The rest is good. Oh, okay. I got you, Felipe. About to say, Commander. All right, let's see up here. They were doing field earlier when it died, right? When I showed y'all. I think, okay, so they're splitting. So it looks like we're gonna get a little double action over here. Oh, we got lick. How many licks does it take to get to the center of the Tootsie Pop? They have Jen Hera. Tell them. Ours did okay. I think the difference with ours is we had strong archers. Like strong commander like archer, but there was a couple of 1v. Felipe, I think you were there, right? When the 1v guy, I can't remember his stats, but that 1v guy who was in garrison that just absolutely face palmed us with, I forgot, it was a Hera combo, but bro, the dude had like insane stats. It was unreal. It was unreal. I can't remember which garrison it was. I think it was a Jen Hera. I think it was a Jen Hera. Or was it a Hera YSS? I don't even remember. It was some. All I remember is his stats were nasty, and we took like almost a double negative trade. It was pretty dirty. If gone full cav, please do Jen Azika, not Jen Nevsky. True. Daden Tark, killer of Hera. Tark actually didn't do phenomenal against Hera for us. He did okay, right? He did a little bit positive. All the cab ones took an absolute dump. They were not good at all. The ones that did really good were the archers. Were the archer rallies that we did. Some Tarks did okay because we were tanking and doubling. So like our secondary rally did monster trades. We were slightly positive, but it wasn't insane. The archer ones on the 1v1s were absolutely smoking them. They were smoking hot. The Jad Hera, that's the one. Yeah, it was, he was pretty nasty. All I know is we got fried on that one. I just kept dumping in troops and we were getting roasted. Bulba, please click open. Oh no. Oh, we'll do it after the rally. We'll do it after the rally, Dayton. We used Boudica Henry against Jan Hera and they did great. No, we did Henry. Who were ours? I'll see if I bring them up. I think I have them saved. I think a majority of them were with Henry. I don't think Boudica was primary on any of those. Bulba. Could use Hera when Tark rally. Well, the worst report is Hera when Tark rally. Yeah. I have some saved. I don't have them all. The real nasty ones I have. I saved pretty much any rally from last season or from the last KVK that I could get or that I was in. But yeah, the archer ones definitely were the best we had. I'm pretty confident. I thought our Cavs did the worst. Felipe, I'm pretty confident our Cavs just constantly did worse. They constantly broke even. They weren't doing like anything positive. We were just dumping Cavs. Break it. Oh, they better not lose this. I'm surprised they have all that field and aren't pushing through. I guess they want to take the rally. Swarming Tark's gonna hurt, but if you have the whales to do it, it's GG's. It's a lot easier to swarm that than a Pakal Herald, in my opinion. Especially if you have a whale that's willing to do it. I don't think it's as bad as people think it is. Oh, look at the El Cid. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. What I will say is I think you're going to see a lot of Heras in Osiris League. There's going to be a couple of tweaks. So we can kind of talk about that if y'all have questions about Osiris League. But I think we're going to see another meta shift. I think Hera's going to be that go-to. I also think you might see like weird combos for like mid with like an Ethel Hera, like something weird. Because what I haven't seen and I haven't tested, and I'm not the testing type, is a double stack Ethel with the Hera, and then seeing how that runs with 3 troop type armaments and all that kind of stuff. I feel like the stacks are just going to be blown out of the water with the 3 troop type. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. And then in Garrison, I think it's going to happen because it's 3 troop type. I think we're going to start seeing a lot more Ethels in mid. But like Ethel, like they also had other ones like it was like Ethel Mulan, Ethel Honda. I think Ethel Hera could possibly be another one as well. I think Hera you'll see in some garrisons, not in all, but you'll see in some. Let me see real quick. Catch up and chat with you. Do you have the list of which kingdoms registered for this KVK mode? For which KVK mode? Which one? I don't, Jason, if you're asking for that one. I did see a message someone posted earlier where it was like, these are potential kingdoms that did register. And one was, I think, outside of 254 and 365, I think it was like 484. And then a bunch of 2100 plus kingdoms, which a couple of them I did know, but nothing like crazy. I think 484 is going to be the biggest surprise for everyone. Whoever allies with them will probably win that KVK. Because I think 365 and 1254 basically facepalm each other. And then whoever has 484 is going to win. If they all end up in the same map. I would think all garrisons have Hera late in Osiris League. So, Brian, the ironic part is the teams that you want to keep your eyes on are going to be like the 1v teams, but they won't show anything until like top 32. You won't see any new metas until top 32 for the most part. They basically beat almost all the teams with their subs. That's why Osiris League at the first month is usually a little tough in the older realms, because more often than not, you're playing against a bunch of backups. Because the people will jump in there for the 10K for the gold heads and then hop out, switch out, and then you're playing against a bunch of backups. And then you'll still lose by 30K. You know what I mean? Felipe Bulba, I'm speaking. Worst trade versus Hera and 307 defense. THICC call sometimes positive. That as always depends on who has a better gear. And swap to non-Hera garrison once you see no swarming is coming for that particular rally. I think that's too many garrisons. I don't think you're going to see that. The likelihood of seeing a bunch of backup garrisons isn't very high on Osiris Lake teams. You're not going to, this isn't KVK. Like, it's not, more often than not, you're not going to see backup garrisons because they would rather see troops on the field than in garrison. You know what I mean? I would rather save all those marches instead of backup garrisons and have them as fighting marches on the field. See Jad, Zika, kill THICC, rally, ask Frog. See, Hera is good for Arc, 100% correct. Arc, other thing. Yeah. So I'm kind of suspecting that's going to end up happening. The 960 strategy that they started using in the grand finals, I think will become the kind of the reoccurring meta as well. If you don't know what I'm talking about, basically what they did was they timed it up where when teams were rotating towards mid, they were launching a Pakal Herald, or oh my goodness, I just went blank. A THICC Pakal rally on the Shrine of War. And if you don't know, unless you're gonna completely swarm that down, it will melt a Zenobia garrison on a 1v1. So they were catching 1v off guard in mid when they would win, because that THICC would take the Shrine, and then immediately once the Shrine was taken, they'd push, because that was an extra 5% of each stat that they were losing. So it basically solidified mid anytime they had that happen. So I have a feeling that's going to become like the new standard, is sending that THICC Pakal rally to the Shrine of War as people are rotating towards mid. And then once we adjust to it, then it will be a thing. But yeah, it got real nasty there for a minute. They can use the backup garrison as a filler of the garrison sometimes. Yeah, but they're sending a full march as a garrison lead, so I don't think they're going to run out of troops. You know what I mean? They really don't need a backup. If you're sending backups, and you're single-handedly tying one of your hands behind your back, because now you're forcing a player to send a garrison, and instead of fielding 5 marches in the field, he's fielding 4 when he realistically should be having 5. Especially so. And it's a numbers game, right? It's a numbers game. If you are doing, say, and I'll give you just a rough example, right? If you have backup garrisons in all of your structures, right? We'll just say, what is that? 2, 4, 6 for obelisks. The outposts, they're not going to backup garrison. So 2, 4, so 6 structures, right? And you have a backup garrison in there. So you have 6 additional marches at 50% expansion sitting in a structure that they don't need to technically be in, right? That is a lot of troops that should be on the field that aren't on the field, right? When you start adding up that, you start adding that up on rotation towards middle, when you start adding, like, that is a lot of additional troops and numbers that you aren't having on the fight. And like, you're directly, like I said, you're tying your hand behind your back. In KVK, you always need backup marches, and the reason the backup garrisons, the reason you need that is because they aren't sending full numbers, right? Because garrisons are going to be garrisoning the entire KVK, so they can't afford to dump 400k troops every single time they garrison. So they dump in, 1,000, 10,000, whatever they dump in, because they know that they're going to have to recycle, right? They recycle, backup garrison, then they go back, they've refill, backup garrison. So like it's a long duration, but in Osiris League, it's just about lasting, right? You have somebody go in there, they swarm down, they die, you're pulling your garrison out, and then you resend it back, and you're back in 30 seconds. So it's not a end all be all. I think if you have a good garrison, just send a full march in there. Don't worry about a backup garrison. If you have to worry about a backup garrison, you're doing something right? Because what that means is your guys sending a full march, you're lasting way longer than what you should last, and then you're needing a backup garrison. But that is a good problem to have, because if you are running into that issue, I'm still telling you, do not put a backup garrison. And the reason being that is because if you're holding long enough for a garrison lead to lose all of their troops, right? You're either, one, you're getting melted, right? So the backup's not going to do you any good. Or 2, you're holding so long that even if you lose it, it doesn't matter. But I guess with a backup garrison, you need good equipment, and that would be a waste of equipment if they're just filling. Exactly, Brian. Exactly. Large teams don't use backup garrisons in Osiris League. Just because you would rather have more field fighting than you want in the garrison, right? You want more marches on the ability to have the ability to swarm than to fill, right? I think filling becomes secondary to swarm, and which is kind of weird. It's like a change of a mindset, because we're always told, like in Kingdoms, right? It's like only swarmers should swarm, right? No, not everybody should be swarming. In Osiris League, if you see it, you swarm it, right? It doesn't matter, right? At the end of the day, that is what you're trying to do. And that's kind of the gist of a lot of it, right? The mentality switch of people who aren't used to swarming. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fun, but you got to be able to manage a lot of things. Is that CC in the garrison? No, it's just floating out there, right? Okay, I was about to say, I was like, I don't know how I ended up in the archer's den. I don't even know whose this is. I don't know who the archer's den is. I have a feeling somebody name changed the group, but I ain't an Archer fan, so it is what it is. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? A banana helmet out here doing work. Bulba hates archers, confirmed. It's not that I hate archers, but like, I don't know. Like I was down because I probably, the only reason I would have joined that group is if it was somebody else's name group and they just invited me and I was like, ah, okay. But if I don't know what it is or why I'm there, then I just leave. It's the same way, like I'm not that kind of guy. Like I'm not like a malicious kind of guy when it comes to stuff like that. But like, I'll give you an example. With the amount of time that I have available to me, if somebody asks me a question that is not a part of our community, I don't even answer. I just ignore all those messages. And it's not because I don't want to answer them. It's because I'm the kind of person, like, if you're not supporting me, why am I going to take time out of my day to answer all of your questions for no reason? It is what it is. So it's the same thing. Like when people send me friend requests and stuff, if I've known them or I know of them, but they're either not on the Discord or they're not, like, I can't find them anywhere except for just in a random DM, I just unfriend them. Because it's one of those, like, the only people I want to be surrounded by are the people that are rocking the community. You know what I mean? Outside of that, I could care less. Let's see. And that will probably rub some people wrong, but at the same token, that's like the same kind of people. Like if you're asking for freebies from a friend trying to run a business, I think that's kind of savage too. Because you should, if you want to support somebody, then support your friends. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't ask for freebies from a friend trying to grow a business. Oh yeah. You asked me to check him. Hold on. Where's licks? How many licks does it take do you get? Oh, we got to go to the top, right? Hold on. Let me see. Bro, if it's inappropriate, I'm gonna ban you. All right? Just letting you know. Just kidding. Wow. The sexiest fighters around. Not sure about that one. Contributors above everything. Dead weights will. Oh, I thought it said will be tolerated. I was like, what? Ooh. Ooh. Wow. Sounds like a party. Excuse me. Ban coming. Yep. Ban. Demonetized. Getting banned. So yeah, if you ever have questions and you're not in the community, don't be offended if I don't answer you, okay? It's just a heads up. It's a friendly reminder. It's a heads up. Not forcing anybody to be anywhere, but it's just, I prioritize my time that way. Does Lick have a female R5? Oof, I'm not sure, Brian. Who their R5 is, but all three alliances names are hilarious. Are they winning? Because if they're not winning, that makes those names even worse. All right, who's the secondary? Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Oh, I remember THICC too. Huh. Bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Anybody see who the secondary is? Who's the secondary? With these white numbers, 9K. I don't see his white numbers. Jeez. Oh, there it is. 20, 21. So taking double white numbers. Jeez. DGR in the north has gotten over 5 KVK stars. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Very nice. I don't know how many we get. I don't know. All right, chat. All right, let me see. What was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Very interesting with the poll, though. Might have to think about it then. Have to take a gander at it. It's interesting. We'll see then. I'll think about it then, because it's not worth the squeeze. If it ain't worth the squeeze, then we don't have to do it, because that's a lot of extra work. Let's see. Oh, they're just fighting across the pass. That's why. A Boudica. Oh no. Jeej. Jeej. Wow. Wow. I think what's going to be interesting and something y'all should keep your eyes on is what's going to happen after the next KVK rotation. I think y'all should keep your eyes open. I think y'all are going to be very surprised what happens. I don't have any questions, brother. I think there's too many kingdoms for me to have to learn anything about for me to make it interesting. I think the only thing would have been like what the allies are, like what elements are allies. But outside of that, there's too many kingdoms, I think. I think there was what, like 16? 4 in each? Wow. Did I see this correctly? Somebody just posted that season 2 of Call of Dragons already has happened. Is that true? What? The game's been out for what, like 2 weeks? How are we already in season 2? What? No way. There's no way that's real, right? Wind and fire versus water and earth. Okay, cool. Sorry, I had a couple of my mods messaging me. Somebody asked me they were gonna be making a big brisket, and they were like, "Any advice?" I'm like, "Homie, I made a whole brisket breakdown video, like a walkthrough. There's no advice outside of that I could honestly give. Like, it's a 24-minute video that walks through like everything, and then I deliberately added timestamps. That way, if y'all ever need to reference it, y'all can just reference it. But that video took a hot second to edit and cut, and it was so long. I still need to do the rib video too. The rib one is a similar aspect to it, but the rib one will probably be multiple variations of video, because the one that I did, and then I'll probably do a couple of other variations of it. Hold on, let's see. Was surprised to see 1682 get into such a small KVK. I'm interested in how those COD servers develop over time, since the KVK is just your kingdom over and over. I don't know. I think eventually they'll have cross server, but you got to think about it. Like, that's gonna take time, right? Kingdoms need to develop. Like, if you do KVK too early, you can completely kill out all your player base, right? So the realistic plan should be probably in the first like 6 to 8 months you don't have your first KVK, because you need players to get enough power to where when they do fight, they don't quit the game, right? If you put a KVK right now and people only have 1 million power and get zeroed, they're gonna quit. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. If players are there in 6 months, they are invested into your game, so they're not gonna quit. Seems like a recipe for same people winning over and over, unless I misunderstood something. I don't even know anything about it, Cyrex, to be honest with you. I just saw somebody post season 2, and I'm like, bro, it's been 2 weeks. How is it season 2 already? That either tells me one of two things. Either one, the content cycle is tremendously fast, which means that people are going to get extremely bored really, really fast. Or two, they just didn't have enough content, which it could honestly be both of those, to be perfectly honest with you. I was watching, what was it? I was watching some dragon video. I forgot that people were like attacking it and it was flying, like doing its thing. And they were like, oh, it's entertaining, it's fun. I'm like, guys, it's fun right now when you're 1 million power, right? But the second that everybody is at 10 million power, this dragon's gonna go down in 5 seconds. And all that fun is gonna be for nothing, right? Right now, it is fun because it's decent time that you're having to do. Now, if they scale the dragons, which I haven't seen anything that indicates any sort of scaling in that game, but say they scaled it according to your kingdom age, so after like 30 days it goes from 15 million to 35 million. That becomes a little interesting, right? Or if you're a year old, right, you could be fighting a 200 million power dragon. Like, that's the issue with Rise of Kingdoms right now, right? There is zero scaling that happens at all, right? The only scale jump that you see in Rise of Kingdoms is going from home kingdom into KVK, right? Which is a problem, right? Because we're 4 years in the game and we still have the same home kingdom res nodes, the same barbs, the same like forts, the same everything. Home kingdom hasn't changed for squat in 4 years, right? Zero renovations, zero innovations, no updates to graphics, no nothing, right? And that's the thing. That's an issue. I think with COD, if they do it correctly, and I feel weird calling it COD. I'm just going to call it Call of Dragons, because COD is Call of Duty. I don't care how many people say it. Call of Duty. There's potential to scale in Call of Dragons, right? You can scale up according to kingdom, age, or however you want to do it. That way it's still hard regardless of how much power you have, right? You're scaling with the power of the kingdom. So we'll see. I was kind of bored watching it, to be perfectly honest with you, and I'm pretty sure they sped it up, and I fell asleep. I was like, bro, it was just the same, like, I was like, bro, I ain't about it. I ain't about it, 10. I'm good. Uh, 1682 has 3 billion more power than 1718. Matchmaking shenanigans. 3 bill isn't that much, to be honest with you. Is it a small amount? No, but is it like, oh, you're 3 alliances bigger than us? No. 3 billion is maybe like a farm alliance size worth. I don't think 3 billion is that bad. Kill points of 718 though is 3x. See, that's the interesting part, right? Home Kingdom is a joke. Not 3x, but higher. You're right. Didn't realize 1780 was that strong. I watched some of Just stream of it. It seems interesting, but I want to see how it develops. Hard to switch after being so invested here. I'm not gonna switch. I'm not switching. So I think the thing that you're gonna see is you're gonna see a lot of the smaller creators switch or do both, and then eventually whichever one gives them the bigger pool is the one they're gonna stick with. Smaller creators aren't gonna survive doing both of them. There's just not enough time. Because what you gotta remember, right? If you're a smaller creator and you're not spending money, you're investing time, right? To build your account. So what do you have to do? You're telling me that you're gonna invest. You're already investing 3 times the amount of time as a free to play in Rise of Kingdoms, just to play Rise of Kingdoms, right? And now you're telling me that you're gonna play a whole other game free to play and put 3 times the amount of time into playing. You're basically a 24-hour job to play 2 mobile games. Like that isn't, like, I guess you could no life it, but anybody with any sort of girlfriend, boyfriend, like, you're not doing it. You're not pulling that. I promise you, you're not gonna pull that. Or if you want a girlfriend, if you want a girlfriend or a boyfriend, you ain't putting in that time. So I think if it's your job, then you put in the time, right? You're already putting in the time. But most people, it's not their job. It would be insane to switch after being so invested in Brock. I don't think it's going to be worth the squeeze, to be honest with you. I think people are, how do I put it? I don't want to be the Debbie Downer, because like I feel like people are excited for COD, right? I don't want to piss on that rainbow, you know what I mean? But people, I think, are in love with the idea and the enjoyment of firing up a new account, right? One of the most exciting times in any game is at the very beginning, right? When you get to grow your account, when you are not in the end game content, right? You are at that beginning, your alliance, you're building, you're doing all these things. But once you get to 50 million, 100 million, you get to Paragon 700 and Diablo, then it's just about maintaining, right? It's just about doing the dailies over and over and over again. It's not even about like the fun anymore, right? So they're in the honeymoon phase right now, right? Come back in 8 months and tell me that their player base is completely outgrown Rise of Kingdoms, and I'd be very surprised. I don't think that's gonna happen. I think you saw the same thing, the same trajectory with Warpath. When it came out, Warpath had a lot of people cross over, say, oh, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. And then it had a hard decline, like super hard, like it was bad. Yeah, you can't do both without spending. Yeah. You can always rent a girlfriend. Is that, then are you really free to play at that point? You know what I'm saying, Pete? Are you really free to play? Are you really free to play at that point? Just need an in-game partner. All good. My wife's gonna play Diablo 4 with us, so that's also the other reason. I know people were asking me if I'm gonna pick up Call of Dragons. That's the other huge reason why I'm not, because once Diablo 4 comes out in June, I'll be casting Osiris League, doing a couple KVK watch parties, but for the majority of it, it's gonna be Diablo 4. It's gonna be a hard Diablo 4. I already have like web pages, like mapped, like what I want to build out. I'm gonna have maps on the website. I'm gonna have a lot of content on the website and on the YouTube channel for Diablo 4. That's the plan. And you know why? Because I spent $100 to buy that game, and that game will give me months of playtime. And that is the reason why when people ask me why I don't want to play Rock, that's why. I could have bought that game 15 times over again for the amount that Redline spends, or however people spend to max tech for 1 KVK, right? Being realistic, in 1 year, right? If you add up everybody's KVK, I could have bought an entire alliance. An entire alliance. Think about this. An entire alliance in Rise of Kingdoms, I could have bought them Diablo 4, the $100 edition. Just think about it. Just let that sit in. An entire alliance we could have bought in Diablo 4 for. That's nuts. Nuts. Hey, props if you can afford to do that. I can't afford to do that. So that's why I don't do that. People are hungry for something different and a lot of still Rock gameplay, especially since there is this narrative of people quitting Rock and developers focusing on COD. Well, you gotta I think what those people gotta understand is it's a new game launching, right? With the same shared dev, right? So yeah, they're gonna invest. They gotta invest more assets into a game launch. Like that's gonna happen. What happens? The problem that happens is when it stabilizes, and then it goes back to normal. If the dip happens, and that's what ultimately usually happens, right? You lose some of the part of the team, you lose part of the content, right? You're running the same events over and over and over again. Do you stick around, right? Are you as a player gonna stick around in 2 different games that are both just running around the same rotation over and over and over again? Most people are gonna be no. I think right now you see a lot of creators doing it because it's easy view grabs, right? I think that's as a creator, right? You're trying to grow your channel, and diversifying is a great way of doing it. So I have no fault, and I hold nothing against, I don't have any sort of opinion on any of the creators doing it. Good, diversify, man. I think if you're not diversifying, you're just setting yourself up for failure. It's one of the best pieces of advice I can give to any creator wanting to do stuff. If you're not willing to diversify, if you think you are going to make a single channel for 1 game and it is going to live on into the annals of history, you are sorely mistaken. You are sorely mistaken. There is maybe a 1% chance that you are one of those creators that can pull that off. Those are just the numbers, right? The reality is, variety gaming, while it is harder to grow, it is easier to maintain over the long duration, right? The easiest path to growth is to stream 1 game and 1 game only. The problem is when you don't stream that 1 game, your numbers go from this to absolutely in the dumps, right? And that's what you see with a lot of content creators. They invest into 1 game. They're like, I'm bored of it. After 4 years, they switch over to some other popular game, and then their views go from 1,000 a video or 10,000 a video to 200. And you know what I mean? So it's a hard thing to pull. That's why a lot of people, I never advise people to do it, but it's, people are in love with numbers and growth, which is fine, right? But then when they're like, when I get the comment, and I get it very common where I'll get messaged, they're like, I'm considering playing a different game, right? What do you think? And I don't give them advice, because at the end of the day, it's your decision to make, right? If you want to make a decision, then make it, right? Anything I say isn't going to change what you're doing. It shouldn't. According to the ads, you can just flash your power to a girl and get a date. Haven't tried it yet. Dude, Brian, if you do, record it, please, and send it to me. Thank you. I got a fly game. I got to fly game, and YouTube on is lagging bad. Have fun on, enjoy the stream. Dayton, have a good one, buddy. You can give people the incense. Diablo 4. Hey, Diablo 4, we're gonna have fun. I actually heard that you can pet the dogs now. They added the pet dog feature. If you want a free-to-play game, play Albion Online. I'm pretty sure that's not free-to-play. You think young Ed will be good enough, or I need to invest in Naboo? Since I'm a bit behind on gold heads, I don't feel like I can afford Naboo. I would just hold off, Arthur. If you're struggling for gold heads, and I would just wait till you know it's a proven commodity, right? Don't go. The biggest mistake that a lot of players make is they see a new shiny commander, and then they're just like, all right, here you go. I only have 400, but I'm gonna throw them all into this commander and not know if it works. You know how many people threw commander heads into Hera and are just like sitting there realizing they just wasted 500? Like, it's not it. You know what I mean? Like, not only that, but you got to have the gear for it too. You know what I mean? So I would honestly just wait and then see people testing in an open field. You'll see plenty of stuff. I promise you. But I would wait though. Because what people got to understand, right? And I'm not going to flame any creators for it, right? And I'm not going to name specific names. I'm not going to do any of that, right? What creators got to understand, oh, my father-in-law's calling me, I'll call him back later. What creators got to understand is when they do leak videos, Lilith is within their right to copyright strike your content. They can completely copyright strike your video, and either you take it down and delete it, or you just keep the copyright strike on your account, right? And then for what people don't know, if you get 3 copyright strikes on your account gets completely deleted. No ifs, ands, or buts. If you get 3 copyright strikes, your account is deleted, regardless if you have 1 billion YouTube subscribers or if you have 10, right? Because with leaks, it comes down to the discretion of the devs, because technically you're leaking copyright materials. So you are infringing on YouTube's guidelines by doing leaked videos, right? And Lilith has done it before. And I've heard, they've warned us in the Lilith Discord, like, don't be one of those people, because we will copyright strike. Like, they may not find all of them, but there'll be that one random Friday where they're just gonna be like, you know what, here we go. And then they start copyright striking anything that says leak in the title. They start copyright striking all of it. Yeah, they've done it. They've done it to bigger creators too. One of them even made a video about it. But yeah, they'll do it. They don't care, right? Because at the end of the day, what people also got to understand, right? And the reason that they are so concerned about it is because they have spent time, energy, effort to build all these things out. So if it gets leaked, right, and there is an outpour, an outcry from the community, right, they can no longer, like, they have to pull back on releases, if that makes sense, right? What a lot of people don't understand about gaming And if you do, you do. If you don't, you don't, right? It's a evolving, breathing concept, right? When you release I'll give Call of Duty, right? They're releasing season 3, right? They don't release any details about the maps. They don't release like visuals. They don't release anything, right? Except like a little picture, right? And the reason being is because if you showed them the entire behind the scenes, right? People are gonna be like, wow, this map is trash. It's only one lane. It's this, it's this, it's this. Which if the whole community rallies around that, it would either force the devs to one, have to repurpose it or redo it, or two, scrap it, right? And you don't want either one of those because you've put time, energy, effort, money behind developing that out. It's the same thing with Rock, right? If a new KVK mode gets leaked out and it hasn't even gone like through the update and been released, right? There's no longer room for improving, right? And that's the thing that people got to understand when you're doing leak videos. If you get a strike, you only have yourself to blame, because at the end of the day, you're costing the developer money. I'm not siding with Lilith because there's certain things, you know me, I've played both sides. There's things that I've gotten mad about. There's things that I understand, and I don't play either side. But when it comes to a business aspect, if you were going to cost somebody money, they're going to take something from you in return. And it's usually strikes on their account. So that's just forewarning, giving you all a heads up. It's not to any creator. If you want to clip it and send it to them, go by all means. But if you are trying to build a channel and do it, and you are actually trying to do it, if you make leak videos, just be prepared. One day, Lilith could go and strike 10 of your videos. And you have a certain duration of time to either completely remove the videos off of YouTube or leave those strikes, and then you lose your account. So that's why when I said in a stream a while back, y'all have seen me, I deliberately said when somebody's like, oh, the new commander is why I never, you don't see any creator that has aspirations of being sponsored, right? They're not making leak videos. There's a reason. Just a heads up. If you have aspirations of ever wanting to be monetized or being sponsored by a game, if you make leak videos, you are never going to get sponsored by a game. So just a heads up, just letting you know that. Bro, will you be streaming Siege of New Orleans 1429 versus 1671? Elijah, send me the thing. I don't know the dates and times and all that kind of stuff. You can either message me on Discord if you're in our Discord. If you're not in our Discord, then social media, I guess, on our socials. If you send me a Discord and you're not in our Discord, I won't answer. So your best bet is to message me on social, or yeah, that's pretty much the only way. I have 5511. How many gold heads do I need to invest expertise in? Oh Lord, I don't even know. I think I don't have the math done in my head, to be honest with you. That is a great question though, Adrian. Something that, let me take a note. How it'll be a post that I'll add onto the website. How many gold heads to expertise a legendary commander? I know the number, but I'm talking about I'll add a chart and do all that kind of stuff. That way when people ask, then I can just send them the link. That's it. Now I will wait for reports is because people are saying you really need March speed. So Arthur, here's the reason why, you know what I mean? Oh, I already, sorry, I had something in my lip. Because commanders, people started leaking stuff, right? I'll give you an example. Sometimes terminology gets confused because you have to understand that it's being translated from Chinese to English. So like stuff, Like terminology that commonly gets confused is like all damage or when attacked, as opposed to attacking. Like there's little things inside of the verbiage that will get tweaked or is forgotten. And if it gets leaked before Commander is released, it gets pulled back into prod, right? They're not going to release a Commander like that. So when people are crying about not having new content, you can blame all the leakers, right? In a traditional game, right? You release, you reevaluate due to feedback from the community. You then release a patch or a nerf or a buff, right? Then you do another. It's a development cycle, right? When you do leaks, you cripple the development cycle. There is no development cycle. You basically are going backwards because of leaks. That's the easiest way I can kind of explain it. The development cycle is you release, you get feedback, you come back, you either nerf, buff, or patch, bugs, right? Then you re-release the patch, then you rinse and repeat over and over and over and over again. The problem is when you do the leak stuff, you don't even get to stage 1, right? They are about to get to the starting line, and then somebody comes and does that, and it reverts it all the way back, right? And that's the reason why leaks are dangerous, because the going backwards part costs the company money, which is why they take it so serious. You are deliberately costing them money. Like, I get something may be broken, something may be bugged, whatever it is, but it's launched, right? All the money and effort and advertising and ads leading up to that were spent to launch it. Now they can fix it, patch it, fix bugs, do all that kind of stuff after it's been launched. And that's the important part for people to understand. I don't know if leaks are just negative, but I agree the company must choose what they want to be leaked. The company does, right? The company has if they want stuff to go out like that and drip fed, they will let us know, right? Most of y'all probably weren't here when Olympia first came out and we were doing the beta testing and all that kind of stuff. They let us record, right? They let us record. They let us like produce like hype videos and do all that kind of stuff. But you also, like, on larger production stuff, like AKA like the Vikings release, right? When stuff was leaked, they were extremely mad, right? Because they're spending a lot of money to get actors to do these things and this and this and this for some Joe Schmo to come and leak stuff like that. That's the kind of stuff that will get you sued. Like that, I'm not even kidding you. The trick with stuff, and if you're not familiar with law, the trick with being sued is they have to know where you live, right? Because they have to send papers with the address, with your address on them to sue you. So that's the reason why, like, it's a little bit dangerous, because if you're a content creator, right, your stuff is public knowledge out there, right? If they really wanted to find out, you wouldn't be that hard to find, to be honest with you. Stepped on something. And I know a lot of what I'm saying sounds scary, and I don't want it to scare creators, but it's good. Like, you should be like, you're playing chicken with a billion-dollar gaming company, thinking that there won't be repercussions. Like, at some point, the gauntlet's gonna fall if you're not careful, and it's not worth it to put out a leak video that gets you 1,000 views. You know what I mean? Like, it's just not, it's not worth it. Or if you think it's worth it, then do it, man. I won't ever tell anybody how to run their stuff, but just, you can't ever say that you didn't know. Let's see. There's something after Diablo 4 you are interested. Well, Diablo 4 doesn't come out until June, and then once it comes out in June, I'm gonna be, the wife, Mrs. Bulba is gonna be playing it. Baskovitz and Rennie, I believe, are gonna be playing it. Like we have a lot of people. I think we're gonna make a clan again, similar to how we did with Diablo Immortal. Make a clan, do some stuff like that. We're gonna be doing some stuff. It should be fun. I might see if one of the members, one of my longtime members, may be interested in running it, or multiple be interested in running it. I'd prefer to not be the guy that has to spearhead everything, because I always have so much to do. But I do want to be a part of it. Rock calculator will tell you how many heads. Let's see. April 25th, 16 UGC, I believe. Can you share Discord link? I'll confirm and send. Elijah, it is exclamation point Discord, bud. There you go. Hey, Missy, have a good one. Thank you again for rejoining the membership. I appreciate you. I get you can ruin the cycle, but at the same time, I feel leaks spread content much faster and for free. But it's not free. That's the whole point, Arthur. It's not free. It's free for you to spread it, right? But at the same token, you're costing a company thousands, if not, depending on how much they spend on the production of that, you know, a lot of money. You know what I mean? So it's not free. So that's the one misconception, is people think spreading leaks is free. It's not free. It might be free to you, but it's not free to the company that's losing all the money. And I don't know how it's like controlled leaks can spread content, right? But if you're leaking early builds and stuff like that, that's not beneficial to anybody. A lot of gaming companies, if they want leaks, they will do controlled leaks, and they will say, all right, these 5 content creators, we're going to have a meeting where we're going to talk about X, Y, and Z, and what you can post on a video to hype it up, what you can say, and when you can say it, right? And more importantly, like, they will put you under a time frame where they're like, you cannot leak or you cannot post your videos before X day and X time. But it's a controlled leak. That is a great way to build hype, right? But that is a controlled leak. That is coming from the devs they're basically helping them leak, but in a controlled way that is then utilizing the community they already have built, right? Somebody who's just coming to leak random just to leak isn't doing that. So 3 Kingdoms left, Siege pop. I remember how Apex Legends got launched. At least I felt people naturally were getting involved in the game, but it's probably a well-designed launch. So that was a controlled leak, right? Because the people who were leaking the information were getting it from sources, and this is a very common thing that happens in the industry, right? They were getting it from sources within the source, or within the, you know what I mean? And more likely than not, most people who are working in industries like that aren't willing to put up their job so that you can leak a video. You know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic, fam. Like, is it really that groundbreaking for you to bet the farm for this dude to make a video? Like, it's just not. It's not. I know a lot of people like to build into that hype, but it's not. What kingdoms in it? There's so many, Mark. There's so many, bud. We can show you, but there's so many of them. Let's see. 1682. I can show you all of them. There's a ton of them. That's why I didn't add them to the title, because there's so many. All those. But they're all doing really well. They're very, very active, which is nice. Excuse me for the burp. So we were down here. Let's go look up here. I think their past 7's just opened today, but y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. So usually what Kingsland's 3 days later, so it'll be good. It'll be a fun time. But yeah, Arthur, I do agree, man. I think leaks, controlled leaks are really good, especially from a marketing standpoint. But just free for all leaks is it. Yeah. But we'll see. That's just it's just something I kept seeing from people, and it's okay, man. Like at the end of the day, they're going for a grab. They're going for a grab, and that's good if that's what they want. Yeah, there's a lot, Mark. That's not even one of the more encompassing KVKs either. Oh yeah, this jet's gonna get melted. Are y'all excited for any other games or just rock right now? Or somebody was asking me a question about brisket. They were like, that I didn't touch on like sizes of meats. I don't think I did. So that might be a little short that I'll end up having to do. But if you are making large pieces of meat like a brisket, fam, easy thing to understand is if you're buying it untrimmed, right? It'll say 18 pounds untrimmed, right? It'll be 18 pounds, whatever. Once you trim it, you're cutting off like 4 to 5 pounds of weight, right? If you do own a grinder, like a either a hand crank one or one of the ones for the things, just save all of it, right? You trim, you have some of the extra meat, all that kind of stuff. Because what people will do, and most restaurants will do, is they'll grind that for burgers, and then you aren't having any waste. If you don't have a grinder, then just trash it. But if you do have a grinder, you can use all that, make burger meat, the 80-20 split, and or 50-50 split. Most restaurants are doing 50-50, to be honest with you. They're not doing 80-20. And then you have brisket and burgers. But you'll be like, from an 18, you'll be more likely like a 12 to 13 pound. And then a great thing to measure it by is usually an hour for each pound of smoke. Like, it's an hour for 1 pound of smoke, if you just want to do an easy calculation. That's just rough. That's a rough. It all depends on fire. It could be longer, shorter. It all depends. But that's a rough estimate. What kingdoms? Holy crap! What kingdoms are in this one? Gravity. You can scrub back like a minute or two, and I showed all the kingdoms. There's too many to list, man. It's like 16 of them, I think. 16 or 20. It's like four or 5 kingdoms in each slot. There's too many. Right now we're watching not the too big, not one of the biggest ones, but this one has some good action on it right now. But 1682 was on here, so if you know who 82HK were from Osiris League last season, they're in this one. So there's some good names in this one. This makes it exciting. Ooh, they held. Oh, 12 plus hours of trading deads. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good play right there, Mark. How many troops do you have left? How many troops do you have left? You good? You good, cuh? You know what I'm saying? Oh, somebody send me a graphic. I thought it was for this KVK. It's for the 1429 one. Where is 1671? Oh, that's the 2268 one. Ah, I gotcha. I'm not, I'll be honest with you, fam. Not a huge fan of the allies in that one. The hard part is I don't think there could have been like really any other way. It was a little lopsided. But the 1429 side is super stacked. I don't care what the numbers say, they're super stacked. The difference that people got to understand is 1671 is top heavy. They're not a full-blown like mega whale. I get people are gonna see the power, but if you look at the KP, right, 2 alliances and AVG have more KP than those two. 60 GT has more KP than all 4 of their alliances combined. 1254. So I'm listing some of the top 3, right? Some of the top kingdoms where I know a lot of people have 1671 like in all the numbers in top 10. But I don't even think they would touch top 20, to be honest with you. And then 1429's activity, like being perfectly honest with you, their 2 alliances are very, very strong. So, and very active. So I don't know. But I think based on looking what I'm looking at, somebody was going to get the chorizo in that KVK number wise. I think 1429 would have had a much more fun KVK if they didn't ally with 2268. Not because they're not good people. Like 2368 has good people, but I think it would have given them more fighting, so they would have had more fighting throughout KVK. Uh, 1325 and 1326 are going into KVK. Nice. Good luck, Gravity. When 7 comes around, all the troops are in garbage until it's in the back. Just sent you, bro, in Discord. Elijah. I appreciate it. Thank you, buddy. The alliance I'm in is 5th strongest in the kingdom. 350 million power. There are only 2 above 1 million or 1 billion. I'm migrating 2338 soon. They're past 7 open today as well, but it's 4 kingdom free for all. Oh, nice. Yeah, 2338 I think is going to be a really good kingdom. I think you're going to see a lot of shifting coming on soon, though. I think that's what a lot of people don't understand. The shifts are going to start happening. As dumb as it sounds and people don't think it happens, there's already shifting going on right now. All right, let's go back to the south. What do I mean by that? There's alliances that are shifting to different kingdoms. There's kingdom merges. There's kingdoms that are falling apart. There's a lot of stuff going on right now. It's going to change the trajectory of Osiris League this season too. I need ice. I need ice. I need ice. Hey, 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 hey. Let me see. I have just got my farm account set up. So it is in the Academy KRH, which is KRH2. Nice. Well, enjoy it, man. Enjoy it. Have fun. KVK1, I would regard as one of the top KVK modes. But I haven't played in so long. Like, wait. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 for me were probably the best KVKs. like fun wise. I think the problem that people run into is because KVKs nowadays turn around so fast, you're seeing a lot of like boring KVK 1 and 2s now. People giving up early, just quitting. Like, you're seeing a lot of that because of how fast they turn around. What most people don't know, if you haven't been here that long, is when the game launched, we only had 2 KVKs in the first 2 years of the game. We only had 2. Now you have like 3 or 4 in 1 year, right? So it's almost 4 times the amount of KVKs that when the game originally launched in the first 2 years. So there's a lot of switches and shifts that have been going on, and I think that inherently is hurting the competitive nature of the game, to be honest. I just reached 3 million power recently. Congrats, man. That's awesome. My kingdom fell apart after we just won KVK. That's why I'm migrating. A lot of my friends migrating over there. Nice. Well, you're not the only one. 2K, from what I was hearing, 2K is dissolving essentially. So TK won't be there. 21 is a shell of themselves, so there's not really like, I think the 2338 KVK is interesting because 1021 is basically empty. You know what I mean? 1556 was their last KVK or last Osiris League, and they're completely gone, so they're going to be not represented this season. So those are a lot of teams that aren't going to be even relevant. 1021, all their teams are gone too. They're all in Bastet now. So there's going to be a lot of interest this season. I think Bastet is going to be a little bit of a sleeper this season. But ultimately 1021 should win that pretty handily. I don't think anybody's going to come within like a sniff of their bum to beating them. And I would venture to say, and this is a hot take, I'd venture to say that every single team in Bastet that runs up against 1021 this season, including all the way to the finals, I think everybody's going to lose by at least 15K. Everybody. I don't care how good you are. Everybody's going to lose by at least 15K. I think they're going to absolutely smoke everybody. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. If they keep the same team from last season roughly intact, they're going to smoke. Not even smoke. Smoke people. They're going to smoke them all. It's an easy W for coins. Easy. Come to 2520. I have heard 2520. I don't remember where I heard it from. I think it was a KVK we casted, right? Or had a watch party. No, the King is dead. We fought 1v 1307 KVK. 2520. Yeah. I remember y'all. Y'all were funny though. I liked y'all. What did y'all think when y'all fought us? I think y'all only got like 50% of like the activity for 1307. It wasn't like the way y'all saw us in Kingsland was the way that we've done for like any zone that we're fighting in. Rally. Oh, no yawning, Bulba. No yawning. All right, fam. Give me 1 second. I'm going to leave y'all here. Or let me go see if they have a rally coming up on the top side. I need to go check on the wife. I always do this during stream because if not, then I disappear for like 5 hours and then my wife just doesn't see me all day. And so I like going up there every now and then. All right, here you go. We go with a little bit of fighting. I'll be back in like a minute or two. Okay, I'll be right back. They left. What? What? I had to go get a snacky. Oh. Wow. Had to go say hi to the wifey, chat her up. Then I went to go get a snacky. Y'all know what snacky we got, chat? Oh yeah. About to make some Mexican snacks here, fam. I was expecting a longer Kingsland. So were we. That's why I have so many resources, bro. To be honest with you. You fought versus 1079 for 15 days. I was surprised our allies weren't helping much, but I felt like we could wait more to join this type of KVK. Oh. Yeah, well, we told y'all when y'all started zeroing yourselves, I was just like, fam, there's no point. There's no point for us to go in and try to break y'all out if you have nothing, like, if you have nothing left, you know what I mean? Like, y'all did y'all's thing for 7-8 days, y'all were gonna get locked, and then we were gonna attempt, that entire past 7 was just gonna be dedicated to nothing but trying to break y'all out. But at that point, y'all had zeroed yourselves out, and so people couldn't even field, and it was just like, oh, Lord. The little Valentina's on here. All right, Atas, engage, yeet, close. We might need more, but I'll shake just to do it. Wang 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 wang. What? Oh, these might be pretty good. Oh yeah, these look a lot nicer now. Gotta mix them up a little bit. We got our baggie of death. Look at that. And normally you can squeeze a little lime in it, but these are lemon lime, like those things. A lot of whales were bored. It happens, man. Trust me. I was just grabbing a drink. Ooh. I created more farms after that KVK. Yeah. People. So the one big thing. Wait. I like your positivity and nice mood. Even though streaming at 13 viewers, keep up the good work, and I might stop by some more. I appreciate it, Gravity. Well, at the end of the day, Gravity, if you're streaming just for a high number of viewers, you're doing it for the wrong reason. I don't do it. I don't stream because I expect high numbers. I stream because it's the one time I really get to do the thing that I enjoy the most, and it's engaging with the community. So I don't care whether I have 5 viewers, 10 viewers, 200 viewers, or 2 viewers, right? At the end of the day, some of my most fun streams, the Loki, right? Some of my most fun streams when we first launched the channel and I only had the 5 viewers, because those 5 viewers then became my mods, and we've been ride or die since then. So I've learned, I think the thing that a lot of people got to understand, and it's hard, right? Because the landscape of streaming has changed in the last year alone, because of the raids and all that kind of stuff, where like streamers and content creators that have 0 subs get raided by a really big streamer and gain 1,000 subs, and then expect that it's going to be that easy to maintain a channel. That's why you see a lot of people flame out. The amount of work that you have to put into creating content is intense. It is one of the hardest jobs one of the hardest jobs that you can do. And I'm not saying that in like the manual labor kind of idea, right? Like I get why, I mean, people hear that and like instantly freak out, right? There are people in the world that cry about working 40 hours a week, right? If you are streaming 40 hours a week, it's going to take you forever to grow the channel, right? Most streamers are putting in at least 100 hours a month, right? They're putting in at minimum 100 hours a month, and that's on the low end, right? They're putting in a ton of time. I'll give you all more stats here in a minute, but hey, I appreciate the nice comment though, for sure. And if you stop by, hey, I'd love to see you. If it's the last time I see you, then I wish you well. I created more farms after that KVK. So Arthur, that's the one thing that I was gonna say. I apologize. That some of the younger kingdoms will learn after playing large kingdoms, right? I know a lot of people complain about it not being fair and this and that. The thing that I see is the smaller kingdoms should be excited, right? Even if you lose, you are gonna learn more from that loss than you would ever learn from a win. Because you are gonna see behind the scenes of what it takes to compete against some of the larger kingdoms, right? Farm accounts, res, alliance credits, activity expectations. Like there are so many valuable lessons that younger kingdoms have to learn, right? They're coming off of winning 4 KVKs. Congratulations, you know, and then you come into a big boy KVK and you get absolutely slapped, right? Smoked out of the venue. And it's because they're not used to that kind of like that kind of dedication is hard, right? You also have dedication outside of the KVK that has to be there as well, whether it's one troop builds, alliance credit builds, farming gold, or like doing all that kind of stuff. It's a well-oiled machine when you start to see all that. And if anything, it's going to help your kingdom build up and be better than what it was before. But yeah, that's good that you at least picked that up. That's a big one. Meow, baby raccoon, good to see you. It feels like it's been forever. I have 6 right now. Hopefully I get 30 million kills this time. I finished 14 million for a 45 million player. That's good. That's good, Arthur. Gravity, nice. Mark, what's your GPU? Sorry, Mark, I think I'm confused by the question. I think it's the abbreviations. I thought GPU, I thought you were asking me about my computer, and then I saw kingdoms, and then so sorry, I'm a little confused. What do you think? Testimony. Mark, can you rephrase the question, buddy? And then I'll answer it for you. I apologize, man. Now that speech is just motivating. You like that? Have you ever read Simon or watched it? Some of the thoughts were really impactful. Some of the thoughts were really impactful to me. I haven't actually, Arthur. I haven't. Where can I watch it though? If I was in that KVK, I would be 000 second 0. It's tough, man. It's a tough thing. Like, I think people want the smoke until they get the smoke, and then they're like, all right, let's be friends. You know what I mean? Like, I think people like 307 or love to hate 307 and then like being friends with us. And it's okay, man. A lot of people feed into the Facebook hype. Cheddar YouTube. Okay, I'll have to check it out. The stuff that I like to watch is a lot of like Gary Vee and Grant Cardone. I watch a lot of those for like business, and then I'll watch other ones for like different facets for like marketing or game industry wise. I have YouTube creators that I watch specifically for that. I like to educate myself on a lot of that kind of stuff because I feel like as a creator, if you're not educating yourself on your own industry, you're doing something wrong. Or if you just don't care about it, then don't. You know what I mean? Like some people are just doing it just for fun, right? Just to have fun with it. I think there's a line where at some point it's not about the fun though. So there'll be an inherent shift usually when that happens. But at the end of the day, we're all there. Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. If you can't have fun, then I don't know what we're doing. No, I didn't mean to say Jeep you. What do you think about testimonies during and after Kingsland? You think it's breaking kingdoms apart? I think that's the part that's confusing me. What do you mean by testimonies? It might be even a game feature that I just haven't had. Are you talking about the new like in-game rewards after Kingsland? The ones that only go to the 300 people? Are you talking about those? I think if that's what you're talking about, I think kingdoms that are breaking apart because of that, it's probably for a good reason. You know why? Because at the end of the day, if people are there just to hunt rewards, they're probably not people you want in your kingdom, to be honest with you. Let them go. Arthur, I haven't, honestly, to be honest with you, I really haven't invested that much in for inscriptions, and I haven't broken apart stuff. I basically have kept everything. I haven't like torn anything apart. Like what you see is everything I've gotten. I kept all the blues. I kept everything. I haven't trashed anything. I haven't trashed anything. Still scrolling, baby. Yeah, I've been busy this college semester, ending next month. Nice. The semester or you're graduating, baby? Gonna plan one last Osiris League season for a friend because I promised 4 months ago, then quit. Quite a few I know quit the game, like 4 layers and others. It's gonna happen, man. Also, most of the Legendary Lounge group, don't know if you remember from Rock Discord, have quit the game. It's just not enjoyable without those guys still. How many more semesters you got? All right. But Mark, you have to answer your question. The rewards for the end of KVK, if you make it fair, and based on results, they have no argument, right? What do I mean by that? Base it on contribution. If you base it on contribution in KVK, you can't fight that, right? The thing that I don't like, right? I don't like it if a kingdom has double standards. All right? I'll give you an example. If you're the type of kingdom that puts the bare minimums that each power has to hit, right? I'll give you an example. If your power is between 60 and 67 million power, you're expected to hit 1 million deads, and 8 million kills, right? Whatever. And a player hits that, right? But then gets told that they didn't do enough. I think that is when a kingdom falls apart. You can't have that, right? If you expect more from people, then you need to already have said that, right? Or you need to fix it, because at that point, you're the problem, not the people, right? You need to set your expectations that are realistic, and then when people hit them, they hit them, right? But you can't have it where you say you got to hit X and X and you hit it, and then you're like, well, everybody else hit 3 times the amount of what you hit. Did I hit the minimums? Yeah. Okay, well then you can't say anything. If people want to go bananas and do 5 times the amount of it, that's their deal, right? But if you're gonna set minimums and have people hit the minimum, then you can't say anything about it, right? If you want more from it, then you need to set it up with more, right? Or you need to have your kingdom set up in a way where it's like, here are the minimums, but the top 180 contributors will be in this alliance moving forward, right? Then that gives people an incentive to push past the minimums, right? You got to have something, but have that known in the beginning. You can't just willy-nilly just throw it out, say, here are the minimums, and then people hit it and then get upset because other people are doing more than the minimum. So that's what I would say breaks more kingdoms up than anything else. Not the in-game rewards, because at the end of the day, more players than not aren't going to be able to afford all the in-game rewards because you have to spend gems to get them. Right? You want to know the funny part is the outcry? I didn't hear it. Where was the outcry with that? Right? Everybody was like, well, it's not fair. It's only for 300 people. Nobody said any licks that came about, hey, by the way, you now have to spend your gems to get rewards. Not only did they not give you rewards, you got to spend gems to get more rewards now, right? Like, they're giving you an opportunity for more, but you still are gonna have to spend more. So it's kind of a sleight of hand that a lot of people just didn't catch on to, and it is what it is, man. I think people will cry about absolutely everything if you give them the right to do it. But I would say that. I would say if somebody under-contributed and is giving you a huff about it, then your kingdom needs to clearly specify what is going to qualify for the rewards, right? Here are the minimums, but the top 180 are going to qualify for the biggest rewards. Like, having that listed is going that way. They have no reason. Okay, you hit your limits, cool, we're not going to zero you, but you're not in the top 180, so now you're not going to get the highest rewards. It's just, you got to be more transparent about it. And a lot of kingdoms just aren't transparent about it and haven't really thought it through. Dude, Baby Raccoon, I think at one point I had like half of the legendary lounge like blocked. I still see people that are blocked every now and then in there, and I'm kind of like, well, do I want to unblock them? And then I'm kind of like, nah. Nah. Got about 3 years left till graduation. Hey, that's not bad, man. Big spenders are even having hard time getting good armaments with inscriptions because the roll rate. Yeah, the roll rate is pretty trash. It's their new cash grab. Yeah, after Crystal Tech, yeah. You actually can, because then let's say you're against the stronger kingdom at the bottom of the map, and the kingdom that's also strong says you is against the kingdom. Just can't boot you out of King's Island because they have more resources. Because yeah, but that doesn't. That I can understand, but putting in effort just because you're locked doesn't mean you give completely up, right? If you want to give completely up, then do it, right? But at the end of the day, it's like you don't want the people that are just like, oh, okay, you know, whatever. Like, you want the people that are like, let's go, like, let's go have a little fun. You know what I mean? That you're waiting months to go in and fight, so it's a little sus, right? If you don't want to fight at all, right? It's just a little sus. From behind the scenes, they're trying to improve on in-game suggestions, but it's still a broken process, really. They brought in like 2 new Lilith who were really active talking with us, unlike before. Clint still complains to this day you blocked him. Well, Clint wanted to play dumb games, so he won a dumb prize. You know what I mean? Like the Kingdom of Man right now, we had our contribution 10 times higher than the kingdom that we were allied with, which was Earth Camp, but because we were out of resources and troops, they had to give them the testimony rewards, because then we would have missed out on all the other in-game rewards. Okay, we did. That I can understand. That's a little frustrating for sure. My phone is on 2%, so if I leave, that's why. No worries, Gravity. Put it on low power mode, brother. Put it on low power mode. Go, go, go. Siri, turn on low power mode. Your phone has been turned on to low power mode. Oh man, that's too good. So hear me out, right? Back to what Raccoon was talking about, the Discord. Here's a problem that I have, right? Here's the problem I have. I keep getting pinged. Content creators, here are the new rules. Here are the blah, blah, blah. Here are the blah, 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 right? And then I see a creator that literally posts a video that breaks the rules that they just pinged us for, and nothing happens. So what does that do? That sets a precedent where it's just like, all right, well, then we don't need to follow the rules, right? And that's the part that's why I don't take any of the mods seriously. And it's not like I think they're bad people or whatever it is, but there's nothing, right? It's like getting hit with a wet tissue. You know what I mean? It's not even. It is what it is. You know what I mean? There's no apply process, right? It's just like, here, I submitted 2 videos last month. Here you go. Congratulations. You know what I mean? Or anything. So I don't care, man. They're like, let's not do recruiting videos. Literally, I saw like 4 recruiting videos last week. You know, or leak videos. Literally, you could scroll for maybe 2 minutes and see like 35 leak videos that were put in there in media chat. So it's kind of a joke to me at this point. So I don't see the purpose of even doing that, to be honest with you. And the other thing is, like with the suggestions, I'm all for suggestions, man. But when people don't understand the rules and can't read the rules, where it's literally like give 1 suggestion, right? Not give 35 in 1 fucking ticket, right? Give 1. If you want to make more, make more. But 1. That way, because the problem is when you put more than 1 and people upvote, they don't know what they're upvoting for. Are they upvoting for the 3rd thing, the 1st thing, the 2nd thing? They're not upvoting all of them. You know what I mean? And that's the hard part that a lot of people, it's like, bro, you got to read the rules. Gotta know, like, you got to be able to read, homie. The basic thing. You got to be able to do it. Low power makes it go quicker, though. I don't know why. Oh, Lord. So many kingdoms in the game now. Probably late 2024 will be at 4,000 range. At late 2024, we'll have Kingdom 4,000, but we will probably still only have like 300 kingdoms that are active. That's the common misconception that people don't catch on. Just because we have 4,000 kingdoms doesn't mean we have 4,000 active kingdoms. I would venture to say out of the first 2,000 kingdoms, we probably have like 100 kingdoms that are active. Out of 2,000, 100. What do I mean by active? I don't mean, oh, we have 20 farms ruling the world. You know what I mean? I mean like actually participating in KVKs, like doing stuff. I would say about 100 kingdoms out of the first 2,000. So many kingdoms in the game now, probably in late 2024. Mark your Diplo team needs to be clear at the start, KVK, and then be public if the allies break the word. Yep, Dr. Lord. 1% on YouTube takes like 20-30 minutes to finish the battery. Oh, Gravity's testing it. Let's go. May not solve your issue, but you make it harder for them to do. Yeah, exactly. Oh no! No! I think at least 2 contributors got axed recently for that. Yeah, contributors is really messed up too. Basically, anyone asked to get it, shaking my head. Thought Damia everything fell apart before it was a solid system. Things got so bad they had to convert almost all Facebook managers to Facebook mods. Even leads now. Oh, to Discord mods. Well, what do they actually regulate on Discord? Because I didn't see them regulate anything on Facebook. I don't know what they're regulating on Facebook, so they gotta be farming those gems. They gotta be farming those gems. But it's starting to get a bit laggy now. So the end is near. Well, Gravity, hey, I appreciate you hanging out today, man. When it happens, man. That's a warrior right there, bro. That's a warrior. Going to bat for us. I need some more water, chat. Ugh. That's funny. Poor Gravity. We're gonna see it drop off. Oh, he probably just died. No. Oh, he made it. He's keeping us posted. Now I'm intrigued now. I will survive. When I don't speak, I am gone. All right. Horrible ideas keep being pitched, and the old mods and me are just staying silent watching. Yeah, it's a good idea. It's a good plan. It's a good plan. I think I have almost that entire. I think I literally have the entire the entire rock Discord muted for the most part. Like let's be real with this, okay? I want y'all to. I wish I could show y'all this. Can I probably could screenshot this. Give me a second. Like, I want y'all. Hold on. Let me take a screenshot of this. I'll put it in the chat. That way, y'all can see it. All right. Hold on. Let me save. I'll title it as nonsense. Save that file. Save. Minimize. Add. Oh no, I can't add it. Wait. Oh yeah, I can. Give me a second. Let me make sure my stuff isn't gonna show. All right. Nonsense. How many of y'all would actually read this entire nonsense? All right. Look at this. So this is in. Look at this. They post this in Discord. Bruh. I ain't about to read all this. I ain't about to read that. I literally read the first sentence and I was out. Right. That literally. If you expect people to read this entire junk, bro, you're doing something wrong, right? You got to change it up. Nobody's going to read this. Nobody, right? Put it bullet points. Put 5 bullet points. Do not post spam videos. Do not do this. Do not do this. Do not do this. Read below for more detailed information. And then put all this junk. Nobody is in their right mind is going to sit there and be like, you know what? I'm bored. Let me go read some rock Discord. Because that's why I come to this rock Discord, to get educated on what I'm doing and what I can do and what I shouldn't do. Nobody's going to read this junk. Nobody. Are you going to give me gems to read this junk? Because if you are, then I'm down. All right. You know what I mean? I'll skim through it. I'll hooked on phonics that stuff. Look, I read the first 2 lines. I looked at it and said too long. Exactly. Look at this. I stopped reading after Cortex. Ah! Oh, man. Winner, winner. Winner, winner. Look at high stream. Hold on, let me block my view out real quick. Dude, that's too funny, bro. Oh man. Oh no, it looks like we lost gravity. He stopped chatting. Oh man. Rip gravity in chat. Rip gravity. He was a noble warrior. He was a noble warrior. He fought to the very end. What? Oh, did y'all get matched? Did they get matched? Hold on. Oh, they gotta wait 5. Wait, did they get matched? Hold on. Way too long to read. Let me see. Let me catch up an error. Did 307 register this round? No, baby. We're waiting for May 1st. We're waiting for May 1st. I think we were originally trying to get 93, 960, and a couple others, but 1254 couldn't like skip because they were already like on like the 5th skip, so they had to register for every pop. And then 365 went in, so I'm pretty sure they all ended up on the same map. Dun, 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 dun. 307 register this round. You need to give me some of them res. Oh, bro, it'll be all gone. It'll be all gone here soon enough, man. The end game is expensive. Welcome. I didn't even read it either. Oh, Lord. 307 did not register, nor did 916, but 254 and 365 did. Yeah. Yeah, 365 said that they needed, I think they said they needed like some recovery after the 961. The problem that I see is they're going to get paired with 254, so I don't know what recovery they're possibly going to have unless they completely skip it. If any changes from the old message, they didn't, bro. I don't. All he did was make it twice as long and more wordy, and nobody's gonna read it now. Ming, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Well, I hope you have a great rest of your stream and the KVK. I have to sleep. Hey, Dayton, get some rest, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you for stopping in. 2 days until they know if they match. If it's a match not found, no, they'll be matched. We have a better chance to match this time compared to the last pop, so I hope so. Y'all should match some good beefcakes in this one. 44. Mustafa, hey Bulba, what's going on and what's going on? So we're just chitty chat and watching a little KVK action going on right now, a little cast, and yeah, man, we're just coasting. Oh, and then I might need to show my face again. My bad. And yeah, man, we're just having fun. We're enjoying it. We have Diablo 4 coming out in June, early June, so we're gonna be playing a lot of that. Osiris League's gonna be coming out around that time as well. So casting's gonna be popping up again. 307, I think, is registering May 1st. So I may, depending on the matching, I have the res, but if we don't get a good match and it just turns into like a you know, yeah, you know, if it turns into that, I may just give the resources and then just call it a KVK activity. I'll still be doing watch parties and stuff, but I'm only intending on playing another one if it's going to be a good match we're doing. Like if I'm going to be sitting here on my thumbs for 40 days and 40 nights, I'm not gonna do it. I'll just give the res away. I want like an active KVK, man. That's what I want. I need one. We're going in the pop 2. Hope we don't get Imperiums again. Would be tragic. I'm not reading that exactly. Nice. How are you doing, Mustafa? How you been, bud? Which bundle did you get for Diablo 4? Thinking of getting it. I got the $100 one. I got the $100 one because it comes with the early access, all that kind of stuff. The beta, all the extra stuff. If you don't care about early access and a couple of free cosmetics, just get the base one, to be honest with you. If you don't care about the early access, I think is 3 or 4 days early. So if that's something you care about, like getting in early and doing all that kind of stuff, then the early access is worth it. If you don't, and you're just like, when I get to it, I'll get to it, then just do the regular one. I think it's like 59 or 65 or something like that. It's not bad, to be honest with you. And we'll be setting up a clan, doing all that kind of stuff in Diablo 4 as well, similar to how we did it with Immortals. So we'll be hopping on that one, having some fun, doing all that. It's gonna consume a lot of time though. And the missus, the very hype part is the missus is gonna be playing with us. What KVK is this? Because I see no crystals at the top of the screen. I'm not in this KVK. We're just spectating it, Mark. We're just spectating. I'm not in this KVK. I'm in 307. But I had a community member that, and actually I have, now that I think about it, I have a couple of community members that are in it, apparently. 44 backed out? What? Honest, I don't trust the new KVK mode. Their new mode's always buggy. Let me see. 484 back out? I don't think I have a 484 account. Thought I had one, but I don't know if I have one. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I didn't make one. I didn't. Rip-a-roo. So far, so good. Hey, that's good, Mustafa. I'm glad you're here, buddy. Am I playing with a group? I think the clan, if I remember correctly, I don't remember the size. I have to go look. But we should have space, Ming. Last time we didn't fill up with all community members. But ideally, I would love to be predominantly community members. But if we're not, then we'll just bring in some new people too. It's usually a mesh. I don't have the community built out where we kind of like hop to different games together. I haven't really cultivated the community that way. But if people do jump on, then let me know. I'll be getting the early access. I don't know if they're going to be doing it the way they did it last time, where it was based on servers and stuff like that. I hope they don't. But if they do, then I'll release probably in Discord and on YouTube what server we're in, if people want to jump on and join us. But they did do that with Diablo Immortal, where it was like, you're in server X. And we had a bunch of people that were in a different server that didn't join because they couldn't, like, you couldn't migrate. And there was a whole dog and pony show with that. So I assume it will be very similar, but I'm not sure. Yeah, Ming, you're always welcome, man. I think we had a bunch. Abir may join. I'm not sure if Abir bought the game yet, but Abir was on Diablo Immortals with us. And we had quite a few. Mrs. Bulba was there, Baskovitz and Rennie, if you know who they are. They're good friends. We always do like hosting, like raids and stuff on them. They're going to be there as well. And we had quite a few, to be honest with you. It was actually a lot of fun. Mitch, how's it going, buddy? Is Diablo 4 only for PC? Because I play 3 on the Switch. I'm not sure if it's on the Switch. It is not only PC though. I know it's on console. I don't know if it's on the Switch though. Is Diablo 4 on the Switch? No, Diablo 4 is not coming to the Nintendo Switch. Both Diablo 2 Resurrected and Diablo 3 saw a release on the Nintendo platform. So Diablo 4 is just going to be console. Console and PC. Diablo 4 is set to launch for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, and Windows PC. Doesn't mean it will never come, but I think with the amount of stuff that's going to be on it, I don't know if they're ever going to bring it to that one. It's a little hard on graphics for those guys, but we'll see. It could be, maybe. I'm not sure though. And I'm not very good at PC games, or else I would say I would join you, but I'm not not very good with PC, bro. I barely even want to play Rise of Kingdoms on PC because I'm just not a PC gamer. Not very good with keyboards, and it's just a whole lot of stuff. You fall asleep now? Oh, they're already burning. All right. Okay, people fell asleep now. Excellent. People fell asleep. Oh, Mitchie. Bass said that he would be down to do the ice bucket this weekend. So I'll give you a heads up when he's going to do it. I think we're going to be pretty slammed on Saturday. So I don't think it will be Saturday. If it is Saturday, I don't think it would, like, I don't even think, because Bass sleeps in, so I don't even think I would be able to get it on Saturday. So most likely if it happens, it'll be on Sunday. because we have a wedding party thing to go to on Saturday afternoon, and then we may be going to like a party on Saturday night, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel so old because now I'm not like the party goer anymore, man. I'm not like the party goer. Like, I like to go have some whiskeys and just chill and hang out and vibe and play some darts and like just do that, man. But my days of like dancing on tables and you know, throwing back with the young bucks, it just ain't in me anymore, man. I'm the guy that's in the background. I'm the guy. I'm the hype guy, right? That's my role nowadays. I'm not the guy in the front anymore. I'm the guy that's behind the scenes, the hype man. Bulba isn't good at games. Did I hear that? No, I'm not good at PC games. We have past 7 opening in the morning. Ooh, have fun, man. We're still going. I'm gonna be there. I am gonna be in Memphis on Monday. I'm just waiting. If Gambit can't make it, I'll still go with you, brother. I had a coworker who used to live in Memphis send me like a laundry list of places that we can check out. So I'll shoot them in the chat in a little bit, probably tomorrow, and then y'all let me know if any of those sound good. And if we want to go to those, we'll go to those. It's my treat. And if Gambit can't find a babysitter, then I'll just tell him to bring, if he wants to come stay for a little bit and get some food and then bolt, then he's more than welcome to do that. I got to wake up the Tuesday. I got to be up by like 7 o'clock in the morning. So got to make sure I just set my alarms if we're going to stay out a little bit. Been busy with work and have been on king duties. Oof. Giving me king and R4. Perma justice title is where it's at. The march speed is dope. Yeah. Bring the little one. We're too old to be partying like crazy. Yeah, I just want to have a chill, like, I don't know, man. I just want to just chill, have some good either barbecue or take y'all to like a steak restaurant, or I don't really care, dude. It doesn't even need to be like, you know what I mean? I don't want, usually when I treat, a lot of people are like, oh, let's go here. And it's like $12 plates because they're trying to be nice. And it's like, dude, I actually want to like treat y'all. You know what I mean? Have a good meal, whether it's a $40 steak or an $80 steak or $120, whatever it is that is going to be good. I want y'all to enjoy it and have it. Oh, you got a PS5? Excellent. We'll see you there, brother. See you there. It's food and chill. Dude, I'm just a chill dude. I just want to have some drinkies. We have some drinkies, bro. You know what I mean? But my days of like getting wild, like buck wild, I used to be a wild thing, man. I used to be wild. Just, I don't do after a certain point, it hits everybody a little different, but your body just doesn't bounce back anymore, right? I used to go like drink all night, do whatever, get home at like 4 in the morning, and then I was already up by like 8 a.m. ready for breakfast. You know, I was good. Now, if I do that, I'm out like for the next 2 days. You know what I mean? I don't want to eat anything. I don't want to stream. I don't want to move. I just want to lay down and do nothing. Right? I'm just gone. I'm gone for the next 2 days. Like I just don't bounce back as good anymore. But it doesn't mean that I don't like to party still. Like, don't get me wrong. Sometimes those 2 days of not moving are worth it. You know what I mean? We get a little lit, get a little turnt. But I can't do it all the time anymore. Took me 2 years to finally get one. Same. I'm a console player. I play rock on my phone. The only reason I prefer rock on the iPad. The only reason I switched over for PC is purely for streaming. That is it. I love the full frame. Like, I always hated that like 30% of the screen was killed with the iPad when I'd stream. That drove me nuts. So I love being able to show y'all the full screen. Like, it's just more. I wish I could do the ultra wide, but they took away that capability, because if we could have done the ultra wide, if they would have left that, this thing would have been nasty. Y'all want me to show y'all? We could have had a rock screen that was like this. Let me see. I think it's this one. Okay, hold on. Oh, it's too large. Watch, look. Hold on. Done. Gotta shrink. We could have had a super ultra wide. So this is all on one screen right now. We could have had this on a stream, just super. Just imagine this whole fight taking this entire screen. What you're seeing up there, imagine that whole screen being nothing but rock. They used to have that in the beta version, and then they removed it. But this I would have been like super hyped for. It's like Inception, fam. So you took me 2 years. Oh my God, I'm from Memphis. Ooh. Yeah, so Mustafa, you know how we do all the charity, the fundraising for St. Jude? Well, St. Jude's flying us up for their St. Jude Play Live event that's going to be happening on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of next week. So I'll be in Memphis Monday, Tuesday, and I'm flying back out on Wednesday morning. But so I'm going to be meeting up with a couple of the mods in Memphis for dinner. They basically have us locked up all morning through like the evening, essentially, to like 6. I think they said dinner's like 6 to 8, but I'll probably stay till like 7 and then go hang out with the boys. So we'll probably be getting some dinner, stuff like that. Let's see, for sure. Good food and nice drinks. It's awesome. Same, 33. My party days are over. So if you want to chill, let me know. Hit me up, brother. It's just going to be real chill. We're going to get some food, some drinks and stuff like that. We'll have our own rock meetup. Memphis style, baby. I'll be the guy with the cowboy hat on. Bang, bang, bang. I'm 32. It hurts, bro. I'm 34, turning 35 in November, bro. I'm a young buck. Dude, I can't tell y'all how long I thought that Redline was younger than me. And then he blew my mind. I was like, bro, what? I could have sworn I was old brother. I was big brother. And then he told me, nah, bro, you're the young buck. And I was like, oh, shucks. You know the funny part? I'm pretty confident that Redline is older than Chiskel. Very nice. Are you going to Texas? Brazil. I have no clue. One of my coworkers used to live in Memphis, and she sent me like a laundry list of places to go check out that we could check out. Let's see if I can bring them up real quick. She sent me like food spots, like drink spots. I was just like, whoa. But I was excited for it either way. Let me see. So she sent me, what's this list? Here's my very quick list of places. Memphis, food spots, barbecue, tops. Another one was Cozy Corner. It looks like a hole in the wall, but it has really good chicken. She said Gus's, the downtown location only, the others suck. Midtown bars, Lyette's, live music, bar and food. Check their schedule online. Other places, Huey's, Gibson's Donuts, Broadway Pizza, the Midtown Broad Avenue location, Sugar Ghost, Boba and Ice Cream, Farm Burger in the Crosstown Concourse. And then she said, visit the Crosstown Concourse. There's lots of restaurants in there. If you have time, go to the zoo. It's wonderful. And the Levitt Shell right outside of the zoo has free concerts all spring, summer. Always a fun time. I think it's BYOB, but check the website to make sure. Then she said the Rail Garden in Midtown is a fun bar as well. Also go to the Zebra Piano Lounge for some chill pregame. And she said Stacks for breakfast. But if you're mainly downtown, about Sage Memphis for brunch. So she sent me a bunch of stuff. I don't know. She said she sounded like she knew where to hit. So I was like, all right, I'll pass the list along to the boys. Very nice. Are you going to Texas? Should we post in Rock Facebook? Dude, if we posted in Rock Facebook, bro, I don't know if I would want to, like, I would be down, but I'm not paying for everybody, bro. That's the one thing I'm not doing. I got the mods in our tight crew, but everybody else. But I would be down, you know what I mean? If they wanted to. Red is like 45, bro. He's not that old. Very nice. Are you going to... We have a Texas de Brazil here in San Antonio. I love it too. He's ancient. See Texas de Brazil. It's #1. Oh my God. Gibson, the best donuts. So Mustafa, I said that and she was like, oh yeah, Gibson, best donuts. And I go, you know what? I'm going to grab like 4 dozen and I'm going to fly them in the airplane and I'm going to go to work and sell them. And she goes, yeah, you'll make some money. I was like, all right, gotta check it out. Broadway Pizza. Oh, okay. Don't forget to go to Nashville. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for Nashville. I wish. It's definitely a location that I've wanted to go to, but that would be probably a location I would go back with the wife. The wife isn't coming this time. It's just me. So she's gonna be flying solo for a couple of days, but I'll be in Memphis by myself. In Nashville, I think she wants to go if we go to Nashville. But for Nashville, we would probably take like a week vacation, to be honest with you. Because we always like to go to like tourist spots and then go to some locals and go to the bars and go to music and go dancing. And we always like doing a lot of that stuff and we don't like having to cram it all in 2 days. So we usually spread our vacation out. We'll be in Vegas at the end of July. So we're gonna tear it up in Vegas in July. So we have if we have rockers in Vegas. Whew, you know what I'm saying? Anybody looking for PS5, they're a lot easier to get now at Miniscope. No, post our picture, not a meetup. Oh yeah, we can do that. We should do that, right? Rock meetup. Music City, Nashville, yeah. Music, everything about it. My wife's all about music and dancing and all that. I'm not like, I can dance, but I'm not like the ultimate dancer. You know what I mean? But I can move for a big guy. You know what I mean? Like, bruh, tear it up. I can't bring the cowboy hat to Memphis or else I'll get arrested from my wife. Just saying. Your boy looks good in a cowboy hat. Can't take it. Can't take it, homie. I gotta look like a bum on the streets. Since Drago and some other creators left, how will Cyrus Lee casting go this season on the official channel? Is you Red Light just go running the show? I have no clue, man. To be honest with you. That part I don't actually know. All I know... Well, we're not going to spill any tea here. We're not going to spill any tea. Yeah, we're not going to spill any tea here. I won't be covering double shifts, though. I will tell you that. I'm not going to. Am I getting paid? Yes, but I'm not pulling double shifts. Unless I'm pulling double shifts with Red. I've done double shifts with Red, but I don't know. I don't think they're gonna bring anybody else in. They may for the if we do Grand Prix again, because it's kind of hard to do Grand Prix with one person. But that's who. Okay, let me ask you this: who would you fill that spot with? Like an actual knowledgeable caster. Who would you fill that spot with? Now let me preface that question, right? Which content creator would you fill that spot with that does not make leak videos? Feel free to post in the chat. I'll see if we get a couple of answers and then I'll respond to them. Hello, Dylan. How's it going, buddy? I live in Dallas, Texas. I used to go to college in Dallas. I went there for a year, and then I switched when I moved with my wife, or at least she's my girlfriend, I guess, at the time. We weren't engaged, so I went to University of Dallas. And then we left and went to South Carolina, baby. Lambo. So here's the problem. Lambo, that would be a little harder because he will not do cam. And as an official caster, you are gonna have to do cam. You have to do it. So that would rule Lambo out unless he does cam. I like Lambo as a caster, but unless he's gonna do cam, that's a no. It will most likely be a no, because if it wasn't a no, they probably would have already gotten Fleisch on it. Because he does casts all the time. But I do like Lambo, but cams are a big thing. They want visual connection with you and the audience. And I know I talked with Lambo a long time ago, and he was like, I will never do cam. So it probably wouldn't happen. Fruit dealer, because you like his voice. I don't remember his voice. I've only watched one of his videos. It was well produced, but I haven't actually, like, he hasn't popped a lot on my timeline, and I haven't actively searched for him. Years for, I think it was that video to max out all these commanders. I think that was the video that I saw, but I haven't watched a lot of his stuff. It's very well produced, but once again, he doesn't show cam, right? So dumb come to mind. There aren't many that actively use YouTube anymore who have broadcasted Osiris League so many seasons. Maybe Lambo, but don't think his channel is big enough for Lilith to consider. So here's the funny part, right? I think a lot of people misconstrue what people are looking for, right? Just games in general. And we can always touch on that. People in general always think that games only want the highest viewed, highest subscribed accounts for anything. Okay. I'll give you a perfect scenario, right? Clash of Clans, right? Most of y'all can kind of relate to it. If you haven't played it, you know of it at least. Clash of Clans. One of their most well-known casters, right? Well-known like personalities on that. Before he became a well-known commodity, he only had, I think it was 5,000 subscribers. And then after several seasons of casting, promoting, doing all that kind of stuff, he then skyrocketed to where he's at right now, right? But when they first picked him up, he was not like 100,000, you know, subscriber account on YouTube. Like, he was a 5K thing. So I would never venture to say it is about the subscriber count, because at the end of the day, what does that mean? It doesn't, like, you have more subs, cool. That's it. It doesn't help Lilith make more money, right? Are you helping them build content to then make them more money? Sure, right? Are you posting casts? Are you actively doing it? Are you creating a niche for yourself to do that kind of stuff? Not everybody wants to do it, right? It's a lot of dedication, right? You're signing a contract, you are giving your time up. You are getting paid, but you're giving your time up, right? Sometimes you got to work with people you just don't want to work with. That happens all the time, and you got to pretend like you do. It happens. It's gonna happen, and you just be professional about it. I think that's the misunderstanding. And here's the second thing, right? There are people that are getting casting opportunities for large AAA title games for casting and restreaming and doing stuff like that are smaller accounts than I have, right? It's not about the number of subs. It's about the back end of stuff. Are you putting in the effort? Are you trying? Are you creating content that maybe if they give you a push, you're just gonna like, you have good content, you just need that one big dip, you know what I mean? That one big climb to slam, and that they can offer you. Like there's so many little things that go into it that aren't that. Are you costing them money? That's a big one. That's why I said a content creator that doesn't make leak videos, because they're not going to hire somebody who's making leak videos ever. I don't care if you have 100,000 subs. If you're doing leak videos, they're not going to hire you ever. And so that's the thing, right? You gotta do that. That's why, like with me, when you look at the personalities, everyone loves Red. Chisco has his following as well. And then I'm the guy that's usually like rubbing elbows and making people mad. But people still ask, well, why are you still there? Like, why are they keep bringing you back? Ask them. They deliberately said, because of the community that I have, that I cultivated, that love the game mode and like following it and enjoy it and find it entertaining when I do it and all that kind of stuff. That is the reason why. You all play a big part in it, which is the reason why I love it. Right? It had nothing to do with my sub count. It had nothing to do with anything other than a specific that they loved seeing from our community. And I would love to say I'm going to do it again this season, but until pen to paper happens, nothing's final, right? We still got a road that we got to cross in order to get there. And if we get there, then we get there. If we don't, then we don't. So we'll see. But I am planning on it. I am trying for this season. But until the contract is signed by both parties, nothing is finalized. And you got to treat it like a business. As much as we don't want to, you got to treat it. Fruit dealer. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Shinshi. Well, Shinshi doesn't even... For the longest time, I asked Shinshi, I was like, bro, let's do a live stream together. And he's like, I don't do live streams because I don't have good internet. So I think he does some live streams now, but he doesn't do a ton of them. He could. I don't know how well versed he is in Osiris. Like, I haven't really watched him, but maybe. I don't know. I feel like he's he's entertaining. I think it would just be catching up with if he hasn't casted a ton. I like Gecko's casting. He seemed to know how to hype up close matches very well, but he disappeared again. I don't think Gecko. I think Gecko's in the same predicament as Drago. Gecko doesn't need YouTube. He got his new job. He's doing his thing. He doesn't need YouTube. You know what I mean? I think Drago, I'm not sure what Drago did because Drago left his job, but I don't know. Maybe he got a different one. I don't know. I haven't talked to Drago in a hot second, but Drago could easily pick it up. The game mode hasn't changed at all, so it's not really a learning curve on that front. But yeah, I do miss our boy Gecko every now and then. He brought that fire, you know what I mean? Brought a little controversy. I like it. Love it. I live for it. But yeah, so we'll see. I don't think there's too many. I don't think there's too many for the official Rise of Kingdoms. I've already been contacted about doing potentially like a co-cast, a dual cast with another creator. So we'll see. We'll see. I don't want to leak anything yet, but we'll see. We'll see if it's gonna happen. It has to get on the schedule and all that kind of stuff. So, and I don't tend to do a lot of dual casts because I just it doesn't really serve. It doesn't do me any good, to be honest with you. I like doing it with people that I want to do it with. So I have to really want to do it, because for me, it takes away from what I focus on, if that makes sense. Like, not to be like weird about it, but like when I'm like casting matches, I'm really into them, right? Like I'm into them, I'm laughing, I'm clapping, I'm loud, I'm like obnoxious with it. So I can't really do that when I have some other person on there, because it takes away from their shine, if that makes sense. Like there's always a back and forth that you have to do with a duo. And so it limits what I do as a caster, and I love being super hype. So we'll see. We'll see. The person I have in mind and was contacted for, I do like his energy. So it'd be nice. It just we'll see. Passion. Yeah. I'm very passionate about it. Like, I know people aren't like crazy about Osiris League, but I really do love Osiris League. Like, just seeing 30 people on the same team coordinating and moving, the amount of teamwork and stuff that takes to coordinate, I find that to be really, really nice. Like in KVK, you basically can just throw flies on, throw it out there and something's gonna hit, right? But in Osiris League, like in the top, you gotta ebb and flow. Like there's an ebb and flow to the entire thing. So I just find it very, very cool. And that's the reason why I'm passionate about it. The website is getting updated as we speak. We're ranking for pages already. We're getting more clicks, more views month over month. So I'm starting to kind of slowly start pushing that out. I'm still waiting for Google to index a ton of these pages. So we've gotten 100 indexed out of 400, out of 550. We've gotten 100 of them indexed by Google. And it's nothing I can do. It's something I have to push along with Google. And so the way I do that is by producing more web content to kind of keep bringing the Google bots back. And that's what we're doing. I'm gonna have more pages coming out, more Diablo stuff coming out, a lot of other things coming out. So keep your eyes out for it. And yeah, we got a lot of things coming down the pipeline. But let it be known, regardless if I do the official Rise of Kingdoms channel or not, I am still going to be casting on this channel. Week 1 that it comes out, we are going to be casting, assuming it's not like on a anniversary vacation day or anything like that. I do plan on still casting it here. So if you're into Osiris League, come join us. All right, fam. I think I'm gonna call it a stream. It was dying down a little bit, and I was chatting. Hopefully y'all had a great time. I'm gonna go hang out with the wife for a little bit before we go to bed, and we'll see y'all, soon. I'm not sure when the next stream is gonna be. Like I said, I'm out Monday through Wednesday next week. Friday is a holiday, so maybe I'll stream next Friday. Friday this week I might, but I'm not sure. Because Saturday is completely out, and then Sunday I think we're going to be doing the Ice Bucket Challenge with Bass, so we may do like a Destiny 2 stream or something like that. Or if there's KVK fighting, maybe we'll do something like that. But hopefully y'all enjoyed it. If you didn't see the St. Jude's box that we unboxed earlier in the stream, it was the very beginning. Go and check it out after we end. There's a lot of announcements. We're going to be at St. Jude's touring the facility, doing the St. Jude Play Live. They're flying us up on Monday. We'll be there in Memphis Monday and Tuesday, flying back out Wednesday. So if you're in the Memphis area, we hang out a little bit. I know we're going to be hanging out. I'll hit up the mods, let y'all know. And yeah, that is pretty much it. If y'all have anything that comes up, feel free to ping me if you're on our Discord, if you're on our socials. Continue to help us out. Our socials are growing. I'm excited for it. Our Instagram's growing, our Facebook's growing, everything's growing, which is good. It's not like crazy growth, but it's growth, and that's all I care about. So share the links out. If you don't know what the links are, if you're in Discord, just put ! social, however it is, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, whatever it is, and you will get all the links. So I appreciate y'all. Hopefully y'all have a great rest of your day, great rest of your night, and we'll see y'all very, very soon, Burrito Gang. Y'all have a good one. Bye.